All right, all right. Hello, hello. 5 viewers already? Holy crap. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Hey, Cosmic. Hey, Shadow. We got 2 people in. What's going on? Hello, hello. Yes, it is the purple flyboy. Flyboy. So, I'm really excited about this. I streamed this yesterday, but it was kind of an impromptu thing. It was very last minute, and as a result, it was kind of sloppy, to be honest with you. The layout was kind of messed up, had a lot of technical issues, but as you can see, I'm pretty sure I fixed it, so hopefully nothing goes wrong today, and yeah, we can freaking play some Spyro with no problems. Shadow, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. I'm going to get the game started in just 1 second here. What's wrong with Barney the dinosaur? I never said anything was wrong with Barney. I mean, why would you not like Barney? He loves you, he loves me, and we're a happy family, so I don't see why you'd hate Barney at all. Alright, I think I'm freaking ready to get this shindig started. Alrighty, let's freaking play. We're gonna load our game from yesterday. We're gonna start right back where we left off, sorta. Alright. Barney doesn't fly. That's what's wrong with him. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't have wings. He's not cool like Spyro. He needs to get on Spyro's level. Isn't this Barney the dinosaur? I mean, it can be if you want it to. I'm sure there's like a mods out there. Like a Spyro the Dragon Barney mod or something. If it doesn't exist, well, shame. Alright, guys, let me know how the audio is. I did some testing earlier and it sounded fine, but I just want to double check with you guys. Can you hear the game well enough, and can you hear me well enough? I want to make sure that I'm not too loud or the game's too quiet or anything like that, so just let me know if the audio's good. Let me know if the video's good as well. I want to make sure there's no stuttering or anything. Oh, I can see that. I freaking jumped right into that. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I won't be as scatterbrained today, because yesterday I was like, hey, let's play some Spyro, guys. Just like, I don't know, I was going nuts, but I was running on like 4 hours or less of sleep, so it was a bit rough yesterday, but I'm feeling a bit better today. I'm feeling a bit better. Yeah, audio's fab. Everything's fine from my end. Fab. I'm so crisp. Alright, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. So, yeah, I think we can get this started. So, what worlds have I not gone to? What worlds have I not gone to yet? So, I have not gone to, this one, Clifftown. Let's go to Clifftown, baby. Alright. Yeah, baby. Alright. 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 Okay, let me, let's do this. Give me just 1 second. There, that's the only thing I need to fix for today. Alright, we're all good. Oh, hitting it up with them emojis. Those emotes. Alright, let's do this. But yeah, how about that Reignited Trilogy, am I right, boys? Look like I haven't talked about it enough. And it will never end. I wanna make sure everyone I freaking know knows about this trilogy. They're gonna be like, Brandon, stop. I'll never stop. They're all gonna like move away. Like, oh, what brought you to this state? Well, I was just trying to go away from my friend. You wouldn't shut up about Spyro. It was horrible. Emojis are the new form of communication. Oh my gosh, who was it that I remember? Who was it that said that? There was somebody who actually was quoted as saying that, where they were like, hold on a second. Yeah, okay, just want to check the audio. They were saying like, yeah, emojis, it's the future of communication. Like, yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get to the point where instead of sending like, you know, normal messages, it's just all emojis. Like you won't say like, hey man, do you want a pizza? It'll just be like, you know, a pizza emoji, and then you just send back a smiley face, like a thumbs up. You know, like just words will just cease to exist. So when it comes to our society these days, things are just odd. Like, I can't even grasp the concept of memes. Like, what are memes, really? Like, think about it. Like, what are memes?
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro. Flame won't
The Emoji
harm
Movie
metal,
proved that that's true.
but
Yeah.
charging with your
That was
horns.
a masterpiece, am I right, guys? I mean, should have won an Oscar, to be quite honest. Probably the best movie ever made. You know, let's be honest here. Oh, I hear hear egg thieves. No. This game's so freaking fun. Like, I already liked Spyro before, but ever since the Reignited Trilogy was officially announced, I've just had this itch of like, I gotta play Spyro again. And I'm having so much freaking fun playing this. People won't say, "Hey, how you doing?" They'll say grin emoji. Yeah, no. Instead of asking like, "How are you?" they'll just send that like emoji of like he's like has his like finger on his chin, like you know, and then they'll reply with like the face with like the what you call it, surgical mask on his face, like like you know what's funny? You ever go through your phone or like you see some of the emojis that are like available to use, and you're just like, who is using these? Like, I only use like a handful of emojis ever. But there's some in there where I'm like, in what situation will I ever use this emoji? Like, who made this? Why is this a thing? It's kind of like the eggplant emoji. Like, when you really think about it, why does that exist? I don't think I've ever even seen an eggplant in real life. Like, who's gonna be like, other than the, you know, the sexual like way of using it? Like, in what scenario are you sending eggplant emojis? Like, bro, I'm at Walmart, found some sick eggplant. Eggplant's on sale, man. But like 5 eggplant emojis. It's better than Star Wars. It's better than that Star Wars crap, am I right? Well, if we're talking about The Last Jedi, I don't know, maybe. What a just horrible film. I could rant about that movie a lot.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Why don't you glide there and find out? Gotta glide. You know, I was gonna say, I really hope that Hunter from Spyro 2 is back in. I hope the voice actor is back. Because I want to hear him say glide again. Press this triangle button, or was it square? Press the square button to glide. Or is it actually the X button, whatever. He says glide in a funny way. I don't know what it is. Glide. I never played Spyro as a young caddy. Shame on you. You haven't lived, buddy. There are emojis that are supposed to come out of people in wheelchairs and stuff. I mean, you know, I don't have a problem with the wheelchair ones. I mean, I get it. But like, I'm not even talking about those. I'm talking like, you know what? I'm gonna go through my phone right now. I'm gonna give you an example. Give me just 1 second here. I want to find some freaking funny ones. Oh yeah, one of the Spyro accounts, fan accounts, just asked, now that Spyro is back, what's the next video game character that should get a comeback? And my answer is the obvious one, which is Jak and Daxter. I mean, come on, you don't have a remaster yet? Are you freaking joking right now? But yeah, like some of these emojis are just like, what is going on here? Like what's this one here? I'll try to describe it to you. Okay, like there's a clown face one. There's a clown face one. There's one of like a ghost coming out of someone's face. Like, what is that when you get like exercise? Like getting the ghosts out, you know? I don't know. There's just so many emojis. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you'd think there'd just be a couple, but no, there's like so many. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like half my storage space is just taken up by emojis that my phone has on by default. I started using the high five emoji because James Corden never makes me cringy. Yeah, you know what's funny? Okay, so there's the high five emoji, right? But then people use it as a pray emoji. So it's like it depends. Like I know on Discord it's actually called like a pray emoji, but on other devices it's considered the high five one, I believe. Which is kind of funny when you think about it. If like, what if you're like, yeah, guys, I'm sorry, but you know, my mom's in the hospital, and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry, and then you just, like, you put the high five. Like, it's awful. It's like that one image of like that one mom who thought that LOL meant lots of love. So it's like, sorry, honey, but grandma passed away. LOL. No. No. Oh, honey, sweetie. What are you doing? What you be doing? Did you just say hit the strangle button? I might have said that by accident because I tend to slur my words, but no, I said triangle button. Press the triangle button to hover. Remaster the Emoji Movie. Yeah, guys, come on, where's Emoji Movie 2? Jeez, it's been too long, man. Jak and Daxter looks bloody good for a PS2 game. It actually really does. If you go back and play that, it's for a PS2 game, it like really holds up. And again, it's all because of the art style. Like if you go back and look at Spyro. This is a PS1 game, and yeah, it's not much to look at now, but it still holds up in its own charming way, just because of the fact that it's not trying to be realistic. It's trying to be like a cartoon, you know, like a fantasy looking game. I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I'm talking about. It's not trying to be some, you know, freaking advanced game. It's just trying to have its own art style. I wish more games did that instead of trying to be overly realistic. It's called the James Corden emoji. That's funny. Gotta get these gems. It holds up as well as Crash on PS1. Crash looks pretty good too. But I think in games, Crash is one of those games where I guess Spyro's like that too, though. Never mind. I was gonna say like Spyro and Crash both are the kind of games where like because it's early PS1, the polygons are very easy to like to make out. So you have these characters who have like these really like pointy faces and stuff because of the polygons. I'd say Spyro actually looks better than Crash in places. Just my opinion, though. See, Crash was a series that wasn't that close to my heart because the only Crash game I grew up with was The Wrath of Cortex, which was on PS2. I remember liking it, but I never played the originals that much. Spyro was my jam, though. That was it for me, man. Spyro, Ratchet and Clank. That was in my childhood. And they're both Insomniac games, so yeah. I owe a lot to Insomniac. A lot of those old games we all used to play had amazing graphics as a kid, but now looking back, it's kind of hard to look back at some of the games. Yeah, no, that's for sure. Well, it's one of those things where, like, when you see, like, the Spyro remastered, the Reignited Trilogy, sorry, when you see the videos and screenshots of that, I mean, you look at it and you go, wow, it looks great, but when you see it side by side with the original, that's when you really, like, that's when it really sinks in, like, oh my gosh, this is so much better. Look at this, you know? Like, this is way better than what it was before. Naughty Dog Jak 4 win. Yeah, I don't know. They've gone on record saying they're probably not going to do it. They actually, if you don't know this, I'd actually look this up. They actually were working on a reboot of Crash. Or not Crash. They were working on a reboot of Jak and Daxter. And there's actually concept art that has been released. You can go online, just look up like Jak and Daxter 4 concept art or something. And it looks awesome. Like, it really upsets you. You're looking at that art going, oh man, this could have been something. But they eventually scrapped it because they didn't feel like... I guess they were just having trouble coming up with good ideas, I think that's what they said. And they wanted to do something else, which of course ended up being like Uncharted and The Last of Us. And honestly, Naughty Dog doesn't really have a reason to do Jak and Daxter. But at the very least, we should get a remaster, though. Like, fine, you don't want to do another one, that's fine. But like, do a remaster and get like some other company on board to do it. Like, get Vicarious Visions, who did the Insane Trilogy, get them to do it. You know, that'd be awesome. And honestly, I think it'll happen. I just don't think it'll happen anytime soon. It'll probably be something you'll get on like the PS5 or something if that even comes out. But yeah, we'll see. And I don't know where I'm going right now. Oh, there's a lot of gems I'm missing. Holy crap. Crash 2 is the best Crash. Crash 4 not that great. Crash on the DS was the best Crash. Oh god, no. Was there one on DS, really? I know there's that one on Game Boy, like a, you know, Crash Orange, Spyro Purple, like those and stuff. But I don't know about a DS one. Naughty Dog are making too much money from the games they're making in today's age. Exactly. There's no... Oh, no, I fell. There's, like, no reason for them to do Jak anymore. So, you know what sucks about dying? It's not that... Is the fact that all the enemies spawn again. You have to fight them off. Wait a minute, did I not get those chests the first time? Oh, I did. Apparently I didn't. That's embarrassing. What a fool. Alright, I'm gonna try to get those chests now. Naughty Dog is a good company, though. They deserve it. Yeah, no, I'm not saying they're bad. It's just, you know, yeah, they definitely, you know, they're doing a good job. They're doing well for themselves. They may be on the DS, but it's terrible. It has an immediate story. Yeah. Well, it's like Spyro. No, the last Spyro game that came out. I mean, the thing is, people forget, like, there was other Spyro games before Skylanders was a thing, but they were so, like, they ranged from either bad or, like, alright, from what I've heard. Because I haven't played many of them. The only Spyro game besides the originals that I've played is Enter the Dragonfly, which is considered a bad one. But there's others. There's like the Legends series on PS3, which like are really like serious looking and honestly don't look that fun to me. And then there's like a Hero's Tale, which actually a Hero's Tale does look good, and I hear it's pretty decent. So I might like try to play that one day, maybe through emulator or something. I don't know, but yeah. It was shite. Yeah, it probably was. I mean, it's deep. It's just like Call of Duty on DS. Like, really? Do we need that on DS? Really? Modern Warfare 3 on the DS? Like, who's lining up at GameStop like, oh boy, I can't wait for Modern Warfare 3 on my DS? Well, get out of here. You know? What? I remember being excited when they first announced that Black Ops was going to be on the Vita, but then that game turned out to be not so great. Because it performs like crap. I think its frame rate is freaking abysmal. Like, I actually played it online, believe it or not, recently, and the frame rate is just, oh, no thanks. Like, come on, the Vita's capable of this. Like, why? That's so bad. But yeah, sorry, 1 second. Just checking something real quick. You guys are really showing your age. Hey, dude, I lined up for 2 weeks. Okay, sorry about that. You guys are really showing your age. What do you mean by, like, showing your age? What do you mean by that? Like, what did I say that made you say it like that? I really need to freaking make some progress. See, this is my problem. When I talk and when I play games, I tend to just, like, walk in circles, as you can tell. Like, I'm not making any progress at all. It's also because I don't know where I'm going. If I remember correctly, I think you actually have to glide all the way over there. Yeah, the dragon actually told me that. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, here we go. Whee! My internet is being super bad. The stream keeps buffering. I'm sorry to hear that. Is the stream buffering for you too, Shadow? I want to make sure it's an isolated incident. Talking about the old games, like a lot of them were before my time. Really? I'm not that old. I mean, oh freaking goodness. No, stream's fine on my end. Alright, just want to make sure it wasn't like an actual problem with my stream. Sorry your internet's messed up, Cosmic. I totally understand the struggle with the internet. I'm only 15. I just really like retro games. Yeah, no, I get you. I mean, I'm turning 20 this year. God damn, I'm old. But yeah, like I grew up with Spyro. Spyro came out 5 days before I was born. Cause I was born on the 16th of September, and this game came out on like the 9th or something like that. So 7 days. Regardless, it was released in like the same week I was born, so like I really feel connected to Spyro, you know. Because when I was a kid, it's like I don't remember getting games as a kid. I just always had them. Like I don't remember when I first played Spyro or when my parents got me like the new Ratchet and Clank or whatever. I just always remember having them and playing them. So as far as I've been alive, you know, in my memory, these games have always existed in my conscience, you know. And that sticks with you, you know. So that's why the Spyro Reignited Trilogy means so much to me, because it's like a game from my childhood that has resonated with me for years that is coming back. And you know, it's great that Spyro fans can replay these games remastered. But what really excites me is the fact that, you know, new people will get into Spyro. Because there's a lot of people who probably never even heard of Spyro or just think he's a Skylanders character. And now they're going to be introduced to the real Spyro and be like, oh, you know, these games are actually pretty fun. And then they might check out the originals, you know? I'm just excited that a new generation is going to be exposed to Spyro. It's just, oh, so happy. I need some freaking health. I'm 17. I like retro games, but only if it has an interesting story. Yeah. Yeah, I like retro games too, but I'm very picky with retro games. There's a lot I don't like. There's a lot of games that people go like, "Oh, this is the freaking game to play. You gotta play this," and I play it. I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" Like a good example is Twisted Metal Black. Everybody said, "Dude, the game's like the bomb. You gotta play that." I'm like, "All right." So I freaking bought it at a store, a bookstore when I was there last year, or year before, 2 years ago. Yeah, sounds right. And I was like so excited because I'm like, "Oh, everyone's been saying great things about this game," and I played it and I was just like, "This kind of sucks." You know? Plus, plus, it's one of those games where I feel like it's more fun if you have another person to play with. But even against like bots, I was just like, this doesn't play very well. If you don't know what Twisted Metal is, it's like a car combat series that used to exist on PlayStation. You have like cars with like weapons on them, and you go around shooting other cars. Which in concept sounds fun. Because I had a game as a kid called Hot Wheels Velocity X. And that was a really fun game where it was the same sort of thing where you're in these cars and you could get weapons and shoot other cars. Retro games never really had the greatest of stories. Newer games have better ones. Well, there were a lot of games that didn't have stories really. It was just like Doom, for example. It was just you shoot demons and that's it. But there are some games like they're like RPGs from back then that like the Final Fantasy games. Like everyone like loves Final Fantasy. I've never really gotten into it, but I know those games have a ton of story. But yeah, retro gaming. I just gaming in general. I just have a huge passion for retro or new. You know, like I mean, I have a 2600, Atari 2600, and N64, and then my dad's old Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, and Sega Genesis, all hooked up in the corner to a CRT. It's my little retro gaming corner. And in the middle of my room, I got PS2, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, and Nintendo Switch all hooked up. And of course, I got my PC, which I'm on right now. I have a Game Boy Advance. I have, when I was a kid, I used to have a DS and eventually a DSi, but both of them got lost because of my brother stole them and lost them. But then a friend of mine gave me his DSi, so I have that again. Had a Wii as a kid. I don't really play it anymore. I'm not a big fan of the Wii. It's upstairs where my family now uses it, but my family also has a Wii U, but again, I don't play that. It's not mine. Don't really care for the Wii U as a console. Okay, I really need to make progress. I'm sorry, forgive me for not freaking... I'm just running around in circles, not even really... I'm too busy talking. I'm a blabbermouth. Chatterbox. Jeez, what a chatterbox. Can't he see that I'm busy? I like a good story over quality of a game. It depends. Like, in some games, I'm like, oh, I really... Like, here's what it is. If you're not going to have a decent story, well, then the gameplay better be on point. And vice versa. Like, if the gameplay is not going to be that great, well, then your story better be freaking intriguing. It's kind of like Life is Strange. Life is Strange, from a gameplay standpoint, is nothing to, like, freak out about. It's pretty straightforward. It's a, choice-based game. You just make dialogue decisions, and occasionally you walk around and do stuff. Like, that's it. It's not that complicated. But the story is so good and well-written and enriching, and just, it grips you, you know? So I feel like you have to kind of find that balance, or at least do one thing really well. Otherwise, your game's gonna flop. Biggest problem nowadays is you have games that like have really good gameplay, or have really good story, or have both good gameplay and good story, but I don't care about them because they do things like loot boxes or microtransactions or whatnot. There's a lot of games that are just multiplayer only, and the thing is, I don't care how good the game is. If the game only has multiplayer and there's no way to play offline, I just don't play it. And it's because of, it's one of those things, it's because we're like, eventually that game's gonna get shut down. Like, a good example, Rainbow Six Siege, right? Game looks like a ton of fun, but what happens when the servers go down? Then that game is just a brick, you know, it doesn't do anything anymore. And yeah, fans might try to like bring it back with their own servers, but that's not something you should have to rely on, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of great games that are no longer playable because of that exact reason. I mean, eventually World of Warcraft will probably go offline, and then what? You know? So like the kind of games I like and look forward to are single player games that have a really good single player campaign, you know, and that's it. Like that's what I look for in a game. What games do I have for PS4? I have here. I'll look at how many. Let's see what I have for PS4. I have these are physical games, by the way. I have some others digitally, but physically I have Alien Isolation, Assassin's Creed Unity, Far Cry 4, Killzone Shadowfall, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, Ratchet and Clank, Tearaway Unfolded, Watch Dogs, Wolfenstein: The New Order, Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus, Doom, Life is Strange, and Life is Strange Before the Storm. And digitally, I have like Hotline Miami, Retro City Rampage, Minecraft, PT still. I still have PT downloaded. Never gonna delete that. Polybius, that's a great game. Look up Polybius if you don't know what that is. Like the actual game, because Polybius is based on a myth. What else do I own digitally? That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, Windjammers. I have that, which is like a... Basically think of it as like hardcore, like, air hockey. Jesus, dude, we all have a Wii. You just aren't allowed to talk about it in public. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the not safe for work live stream, my bad. The Wii was enjoyable for a small amount of time. Yeah, no, it was. The thing is, as a kid, like, the games I played on Wii were not the Nintendo ones. The games I played the most on the Wii were The Force Unleashed, and Guitar Hero. Like, that was it. And I also had a Bakugan video game, if anyone knows what Bakugan is. But, that was it. Like, that's all I freaking played. Oh, yeah, and Wii Sports. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's a given. You know. I have AC Unity as well. Yeah, I actually like AC Unity. I was one of the few people who actually thought it was alright. Like, yeah, it had horrible glitches, but I didn't encounter most of them. Which doesn't excuse the fact that it was glitchy, but I just kind of got lucky. But I think you take that away, and the game's alright. One thing that does annoy me, though, is they kind of squandered the potential of the game, because the game starts off and you think, oh, this character's going to be awesome. Arno Dorian, he's just like Ezio. He's so cool and charming. But then as soon as he becomes an assassin, he just becomes extremely unlikable. He's like super serious and like, I gotta kill dudes. It's like, alright. Wii Sports was awesome. Yeah, simple, but it was a fun game. I was fairly picky about it, but I like the story. Yeah, I don't really care about Assassin's Creed anymore. Like, I haven't played Origins. I still haven't beaten Syndicate. Because I only rented it. But, I still think the best Assassin's Creed game is Assassin's Creed 2. That, to me, is, like, the best one. Because it has everything. The gameplay's good. The music's freaking phenomenal. You know, like I said it already. The story's good. Gameplay's fun. No, graphics are nothing to freaking, like, freak out about. They're not that great, especially now, but... I don't know, I just really like that game. Black Flag is really good, but I don't like the story that much. I think it's pretty uninteresting. And some of the sailing stuff bores me. Because it's like, oh great, I gotta sail for like 10 minutes all the way over to that side of the ocean, you know? Alright, I'm gonna leave this world before I freaking start screwing around any longer. Do I have all the dragons? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's just get that guy out of here. I didn't mind the one with the two people you play as. Yeah, that was Syndicate. As it was the one that came out just before Origins. Yeah, Syndicate, from what I've played, was alright. I really like the grappling hook. I mean, Syndicate is basically Unity, just with a different setting and better performance. I liked Assassin's Creed, but it was getting repetitive. Yeah, exactly. Best AC game is Brotherhood. Brotherhood's fine. I just didn't really like the characters or the story that much in that one. And the combat is also really easy. Like, you can kill people so freaking easily in that game. It's ridiculous. Because all you gotta do is spam, you know, the attack button, and then eventually you just do, like, an automatic kill on someone. Black Flag was good. My perfect Assassin's Creed would be take the gameplay, like, take, like, the fighting mechanics of Black Flag, but then give it the, you know, give it the story and the characters of Assassin's Creed 2, and then, yeah, just give it really good graphics. I mean, and that's my perfect Assassin's Creed game right there. Syndicate was awesome, so was Black Flag. Dude, leave. Brotherhood was awesome. I have Brotherhood. I have every Assassin's Creed game with the exception of Liberation, the third one, and Syndicate and Origins. And I don't have the side-scrolling ones either. Those don't count. The Chronicles, or what they're called. Is that all the worlds? I thought there was more worlds. Home, Dry Canyon. Apparently there's an egg thief. Is there an egg thief? I didn't know there was an egg thief. But yeah, so Shadow, I think this is the first time you've tuned into one of my streams, so I'm going to ask you the same question I ask most people. What games have you been playing recently, and do you like them? And why do you like them? Or why do you dislike them? Feel free to spout rage comments, if so. I've played all except Revelations and Origins. Revelations is actually really good. I like Revelations more than Origins. I thought it had a pretty interesting story. Music was great. I like the setting. Graphics of Origins, story of 2, and gameplay of Black Flag. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the perfect combination right there. Okay, let me figure out... Oh, wait, you know what? I'm a dummy. I just remember what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, how do I get over there? I think when I was a kid, this is about as far as I got in Spyro, because I couldn't figure out how to do this. Because I was a dummy, I couldn't think. Oh, don't freaking fall. Alright. Yeah, I think the egg thief is somewhere nearby. I've been playing Sleeping Dogs recently. Oh, heck yeah! I need to get back into Sleeping Dogs, because I don't know if you know this, but they're actually making a freaking movie. If you can believe that. They're making a live-action movie for Sleeping Dogs, and Donnie Yen is the main character. I forgot his name in the game, but Donnie Yen plays him in the movie. Which, Donnie Yen's great, so no problems there, but we all know how video game movies turn out, so we'll see what happens.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Okay, I'm gonna have to miss out on the stream, sadly. My internet will let me watch it. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's alright, no problem. No worries. The VOD will be up after the stream ends, so if anything that you missed that you want to watch, you can watch the VOD and check it all out. So, yeah, I hope the internet improves, though. Keeps buffering, bloody everyone using it. Yeah, I understand. It's alright, man. No worries. Have a good night, though. Hope to see you in another stream where hopefully the internet isn't dying. Sleeping Dogs is a compelling story. It really does, actually. I was surprised because I got Sleeping Dogs because it was a free game, like free with gold game on Xbox. I do eventually want to get it for PS4 because they have the definitive edition. That's probably when I'll play it again. But yeah, it's really interesting, and for a live-action movie, that wouldn't be hard to do. Like, it's not a, like, you know, it's a really doable story. It's kind of cliche when you really think about it, but I just like the whole, like, double agent kind of thing, where it's like he's a cop, but he's also kind of integrating into the triads, and he's realizing maybe they're not as bad as they think they are. I don't know, I just like that. And I really love the combat. It's super brutal. I love the fact that you can use the environment to, like, attack your enemies. I like the soundtrack. I like the way the city looks. Dang, I really want to play that now. Sleeping Dogs is a very underrated game. Really underrated, and that's why I'm shocked they're making a movie, because in the grand scheme of things, even though it's made by a major company, or published rather by a major company, which is Square Enix, it's a fairly obscure game, I'd say. But yeah, see you later, Cosmic. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night. I hope the internet gets better. Later, Gator. I played the demo on, oh crap, hold on, I gotta fly. I played the demo on PS3 and it was shit, but the definitive edition on PS4 for about £3 and it was brilliant. Yeah, you know, the graphics on PS4 are way better, for sure. Get those sick reflections. Yeah, I originally wanted to get Sleeping Dogs on PS4 when it launched, but I just was getting a bunch of other games. And unfortunately, I'm at that point in my life where I can't just go around buying games left and right as much as I'd like to. I have to be very picky on what I buy. Like, I'll probably only buy like 1 or 2 games this year. That's it. And that's going to be Spyro and probably Sonic Mania Plus. But yeah, thanks again, Shadow, for watching the stream. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Wait, is that everything, or did I miss something? Oh, there was lights too. I didn't know that. Oh well. Next game I'll get is hopefully going to be A Way Out. Yeah, A Way Out looks interesting. I will give it that. It's a really unique concept. And the fact that it's published by EA, it's kind of mind-blowing, because it's like, I'm shocked they funded this game. But it's one of those things where, like, A Way Out is not a game I want to play. Because, like I said, it's one of those games where it's online only, and there's, like, not really a single player, and it's just not my kind of game, you know? But I by no means think, I mean, from what I've heard, it doesn't seem bad. I applaud them for the concept, at least. I would like more games to kind of toy with that idea of, like, a co-op experience online like that. It's, I don't know, it'd be neat. Because few games really nail a good co-op experience. Like, I think one of the best examples of how to do a co-op game is Portal 2. Oh my goodness, the co-op in that game is freaking hard as heck, but it is so well made to the point where you don't even need a mic to let people know, like, where to put portals and stuff. Like, it's so ingenious what they did with the co-op in that game. Glad that you're enjoying the stream, man. I'm getting it for PS4. It has offline multiplayer as well. Oh yeah, well yeah, that's true. It does have offline multiplayer, but again, it's one of those things where, like, you have to rely on somebody else when you want to play it. I can't just be like on my own, be like, I want to play A Way Out. You know, I gotta, like, call a friend and have them come over, and that's not realistic for me. I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafters world if you're ready. I mean, I think I got everything here, right? I don't know, I can backtrack if I want to. I just want to kind of... I'm not going to try to, like, get 100% in this game. I just kind of want to breeze through it. So, yeah, let's go to Magic Crafters. Do. Give me 1 second. Uno momento. I would love more games like it, but without the split screen thing. Yeah. You know, I watched my good friend the Stone Man. You know Stone Man. Yeah, I watched the Stone Man play it, and yeah, it looks really intriguing. Like, I watched it at first just to kind of watch them goof around, but then as I started, like, watching them play, I was like, you know what? This game actually looks kind of... Like, I was just compelled by the fact that like you know, the Stone Man, he'd be, like, in a cutscene, you know, having this really emotional cutscene, while, you know, whoever else was playing would be, you know, playing basketball or just walking around. Like, I just think that's a cool concept that one character's, you know, in a cutscene and the other person's not. It's just really... I don't know, it's just cool to me. It's unique.
Dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
Where are you from, dude? If you're talking about country, I'm from the US. I'm in Texas.
Good old Texas.
What's so great about dumb old Texas? What did you say? Don't you dare take the name of Texas in vain. Can we say that shoes from Texas are dumb? Can we say that plants from Texas are dumb? Oh yes, my brother from another mother. I refuse to watch it as I don't want to get the game spoiled. Yeah. I refuse to watch it as I don't want to get the game spoiled. Yeah. Because I'm not going to play it, I didn't care. But yeah, I totally get that. That's the struggle. It's like there's a lot of videos and streams I want to watch from people I like, but I just can't because I don't want to get spoiled. Like Steve, you know, Steve War, he there's a lot of videos he's made, but I gotta be honest, I haven't seen many of them because they're for games I really want to play and I don't want them to get spoiled. Like, he did a Resident Evil 7 video that I really wanted to watch, but I have yet to play that, and I plan on getting it at some point. So once I play that game, I'll definitely make sure to watch that. So Steve, if you ever watch this at some point, I apologize, but I promise I'll get around to your videos at some point. I promise. Because Steve's videos are very high quality. Texas, why haven't you showed us your gun collection? Yeah, for real. I have Nerf guns, does that count? It's nerf for nothing, bruh. Freaking egg thief. You know, I've been in Texas for almost 10 years now. I used to live in Florida. Lived there till I was like about 6. Moved to Kentucky for 2 years because of family and whatnot. And Florida was honestly not a fun place to be. And then moved to Texas because my dad's dad got sick, and then he passed away. And then we lived here ever since. And I love it. I mean, trust me, I don't like Texas summers. I hate the heat and just ugh. But other than that, I like it here. I like it here. Metal Gear Survive game, I watched Steve's vid of it, and it made me more mad since play. Did I watch his video? I can't remember. If I haven't, I need to, because that's a game I can promise you this. I will never play that game. Freaking Konami can just shove it. With everything they've done to Kojima and whatnot, I just don't care about anything they have to do. I'm from Ireland, born and raised. Cool. We got an Irishman. It's funny, for the longest time I thought I was of Irish descent, but then my dad went on one of those like ancestor sites, and it turns out we're not, from what we understand. We're actually like technically English. So that's funny, because you know, people see, because I have red hair, people be like, "Oh, you're from Ireland, eh?" I don't know what accent I'm doing there, but I apologize. It's probably being super offensive for me. But yeah, people think, you know, like, oh, it's a leprechaun. You know, gotta find Lucky Charms. What age are you? I'm gonna turn 20 in September, so currently 19. I'm so old. I don't get offended or butthurt. Well, good. So I can say all the racial slurs I want, right? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I don't want to be like all the other edgy meme lords on Twitch. I can't believe I actually made it on the top of that thing. Haha. Oh wow, there's 300 gems and three dragons in this freaking homeworld? My goodness. 19. What was Jesus like? He was a pretty good man. Pretty good man. We used to go play on the swing set together.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent.
Supercharge.
Try it.
Hey, yeah, I'm the one that you wanted. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna supercharge. See, I messed up. Oh, crap, I missed. Ah. Ooh, a purple one. Gotta go fast. Boulder.
This portal leads to a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon.
When I was a young warthog.
Learn to fly. Got it.
Alright. Oh, man. Come on. Come on. Come on, do it now. Come on, give it me. Alright, there's your daily Arnold impersonation. Well, dude, sadly I gotta go. It's like 1:40 a.m. I'll see you later, man. No problem, man. I totally understand. I tend to stream late for you guys, and unfortunately, it's really the best I can do right now because streaming earlier in the day is just not reliable because I'm constantly getting interrupted. But I really appreciate you tuning in, man. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for the follow. Hope you join my future streams. Have a good night, man. Sweet dreams. See ya. Got the keys. Got the key to your heart. Alright. Does it open this? Oh wait, I know what those boxes are. Don't you have to like do the dash and break them open that way? I think that's what you do. Here, you know, let's do this flight. Just for the heck of it. Why not? Just for the lulz. Let's do it. I tend to avoid the flights when I play Spyro, so I'm going to try to do them this time around. See how well I can do. I believe I can fly. You know what I really can't wait for is to see these flights remastered. I feel like they're going to do some really cool stuff with the flights. Maybe I'll actually be more interested in the flights due to the fact that they're remastered. It's one of those things I keep saying, like, yeah, I can't wait to see blank remastered. It's like, I'm just excited to freaking see everything remastered, just seeing how great it looks and what they've added, you know? I think you did pretty well. Only thing I missed was planes. Try again. No thanks. Your friend Gray Sunrise just started watching? Oh, well, I guess I gotta end the stream now. Can't have him in here. Ow! Ow! Alright, where am I? Okay, good, there's some things in here. Oh, crap! See, I knew that was gonna happen. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Oh no, I did it again! Oh my gosh, I'm trash. Alright, let's do this right. Okay, we did it. Yeah, how you doing, Grayson? Welcome, welcome. How's your day been, buddy? Buddy, old pal. I don't want to talk to him yet. Okay. Thank you, Spyro, for recovering so many of our dragon eggs. Hop aboard for the Beastmaker's World if you're ready. I'm not ready. Ooh, I totally evaded that. Oh, I can get an extra life. Yeah. Ah, got all the dragons at least. That's really all that matters. Wizard's Peak. Let's go to Wizard Peak. It's been good to set on a stream today. Yeah, I saw that, man. Hey, it's all good. I know your internet cap thing, it's tough. I mean, I still have the internet cap on. I've just found out that, you know, I can do at least a couple, kind of like what you do, or I can stream at least a couple times and be good, as long as I don't do, like, one every day, which I don't want to do anyway. I just really want to stream Spyro because I'm so freaking hyped for the Reignited Trilogy. I can't say it enough. I've said it before, and I'll say it 30 more times. Well, actually, I need health. I need to flame that sheep. Yeah, what you been up to, man? What you been up to today? Playing any video games? You just been chilling. Chilling like a villain. I wonder where that expression came from. Chilling like a villain. Like, are villains really that chill? Usually they're pretty psychotic. Like, I'm gonna take over the world! Doesn't sound pretty chill to me. About to do an application. Then post and update a picture of my Doom collection. Oh, nice. Nice. You should, that reminds me, you should send your Doom collection to, Bethesda, like, tag them in the picture on Twitter. Because I know they're doing that thing where, for, like, packs, where they want you to send them pictures, and then they might put it in, the E3 showcase. Just a recommendation. I wanted to do it, but I don't really have enough stuff to really warrant me taking a picture. Yeah, I just speaking of applications, yeah, I had my job interview today. Went pretty well. Don't know if I'll get the job, but went pretty well. I really hope I can get back with Best Buy though, man, because like even though that job annoyed me sometimes, just because of the customers and whatnot. I mean, at the end of the day, it was still a really good job, and I'd really like to go back there. I didn't do much today, honestly. Lots of cleaning. Lots of cleaning. Now, speaking of cleaning, it's funny. It's one of those things where there are some days where like you just really feel like cleaning, and somehow it's kind of like, I guess, cathartic. Is that the word? Relaxing. I don't know. I think I actually read an article about there's like some sort of scientific like thing with that, where like tidying up is like good for your brain or something. I don't know what I'm saying.
Welcome to Wizard Peaks. This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
Use it to bash those wizards. Alright. Save. Look at that nice lighting. I have lots of lives. 12 lives. I shouldn't have to worry about having to restart anything. Yeah, got a haircut today. Did a job interview today. And now I'm streaming, so it's been a pretty good day, I'd say. Pretty good day. Pretty productive. More productive than most days for me.
Thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me. Man, I really hope you get a job, because gotta get that freaking monster beast of a PC freaking made, man. Gotta do it. And then you gotta bring it to QuakeCon, show it off like a cool lad. I remember this egg thief being a pain. I need it. Yeah, you do, man. You do. Having your own PC that is actually usable is just amazing, let me tell you. I mean, the fact that I can sit here and play Spyro while streaming it is just like something I never thought I'd be able to do, you know? Because for so long, every time I'd see a game that was like PC exclusive or just anything related to the PC, I would just kind of turn a blind eye to it because I just knew like, well, that doesn't apply to me, you know? Now, I was kind of like that at QuakeCon. Like, I love QuakeCon, but there'd be things like, you know, like all the cool keyboards and mice and all the cool custom PCs there. Like, yeah, they were cool, but I never paid, like, super attention to them, just because of the fact that I didn't have my own PC, so I didn't really know much about computers and whatnot. But, now that I have my own computer, I know much more and actually care more about PCs in general.
It is at the waterfall. Try jumping on the stones there.
Artisan home, waterfall. Sounds good.
Oh yeah, I don't know how you found so many SpongeBob memes a few days ago. Yeah, dude, I went to my Explorer and there was a funny one in there, so I just went to the account and started like sending you, my friends, like you and all my other friends, like just a ton of the memes from that account, just to mess with you. Let's see if I can find some more gems before I leave. Have I gone this way? I don't think I have. No, I have not. Ooh, I don't think I... Wait, can I make... I can't make that. There's no way. Is that one of those things where I have to charge? I guarantee you it is. Let me try that. Let's hope I don't die. Oh, okay, no, that is not gonna work. There's no way I can make that, though. I don't know, let's see. Maybe I can. Yeah, no, I can't. See, if this was Spyro 2, I could use the hover ability, but nope, this game doesn't have a hover. But yeah, dude, I would say that even though you don't have the money for it right now, I'd say that, you know, sometime soon at least, start looking into, you know, just start doing your own research on PCs and figuring out what, you know, parts are best for you, man. I mean, I spent like freaking weeks doing research on like what CPUs to buy and stuff. Hey, my recommendation is to go with, you know, like Ryzen CPUs and whatnot, but, you know, I'd say just do your own research, figure out what works for you and your budget and whatnot. And this is one thing about PCs I really like, is the fact that it really is, like, when you build a PC, it feels like your own, Actually, I forgot, you want to get a pre-built though, don't you? I forgot about that. I mean, still, do the research on, like, what parts will work and then try to find a pre-built that works within that, you know, within what you're looking for, but anyways, what I was saying though is that when it comes to PCs, what's awesome is that, you know, when you build them and customize them, you know, it really is like your own computer, you know. It feels more custom than, you know, a console where everyone has the same looking PS4, you know what I mean? Whereas with PC, it's like, you know, there's probably not many people who have the exact same combination of parts that I have, you know. So it kind of feels more, it feels more personal, I guess I could say. Like, yeah, this is my PC. Yeah, and graphics cards are expensive. Yeah, no, I get you. For someone like you who wants like a really beast graphics card, yeah, pre-built for right now is probably your best option. I would still do the research though and see if you can find one. But yeah, if I had to take a guess, pre-built is probably your best option. Plus, it'll be a little more stress-free. You won't have to worry about actually putting it together. So I get, yeah. So when it comes to doing your research, I mean, you know, also look for, you know, good mouse, good keyboard. Like Corsair to make good stuff. I'd look at them. Razer, of course, Logitech. Just look around, see what you like, all the different switch types. See which ones you like. I don't think I want to find the other gems, do I? No, I'm too lazy. Welcome to anybody who's just now tuning into the stream. Hello, hello. Are you a Spyro fan as well? Alright. Ooh, look at that. Extra life. There's another portal here for Blowhard. Where's that at? Is that it up there? No, I forgot. Blowhard's in like a cave. High caves. That's where I want to go. All right. Oh, this is the one with the spiders. Those things freaking always get me. Oh, freaking tornado got me, dang it. Is there gonna be another one? Oh, I actually evaded it that time, though. Alright, cool. Flame that sheep. Flame that sheep. Cyrus.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, Grayson, you know I'm gonna have to send you later because you freaking gotta watch these. There's this YouTube channel that goes by the name of Oralnauts, like astronaut, but it's like Oralnauts. They've done a series of Star Wars videos that are freaking hilarious. So they like dub, the audio, and freaking they did their last one or their most recent one came out, and it's so good. Because they actually do a pretty good job with like some of the voices and like matching up the lips. And their gimmick, or like not their gimmick, but like their trait with these videos is that there's always a point in the video where like they like break out into like song and dance, like they're freaking like like party animals. What's the word I'm looking for? Ravers. I guess that's the word. Ravers. Like there's one where Yoda's like, oh yes, he's like back in like the old days, owners of the dance floor we were. Like, yes, owners of the dance floor we were. And Luke's like, tell me about it, and then it like cuts back to like episode 2 and them like having a rave. It's freaking hilarious. Oh crap! I forgot. I have to like flame him from behind or something, right? Yeah, I'll have to send you a link to those videos later, but they're freaking funny, man. They're long, but I highly recommend watching them. Like in the latest one, the Emperor is in his chair and Darth Vader's talking to him. He's like, "Vader, do you hear that?" He's like, "Hear what?" He's like, "You mean the ships outside?" Or he's like, "No, that is the sound of power." He's just like just going on in this like weird tangent. It's one of those like things where it's the kind of comedy where it's so, like stupid, so you laugh at it. Where it's just like, what the heck, It's one of those. I honestly don't remember how to get rid of these spiders. Can you actually attack them? I don't think you can. Yeah, I died. I don't remember if you can actually get rid of those guys. Oh well. Oh well. All right. Where should I go? I went that way, right? That's where the spider is. I don't want to go where the spider is, though. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches fleas just like flies. Or, sorry, catches thieves. I said fleas. Catches thieves. Catches thieves just like flies. Look out. Here comes the Spoderman. Spoderman. Here comes the Spoderman. Where have you gone to, Spoderman? Oh, freaking crap. That was like a jump scare right there. The spider got me. I cannot wait for the Reignited Trilogy for these games to come out, and I can try to get it platinum. I don't know how hard the trophies will be to get, but I really look forward to trophy hunting in that game.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong, like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
Supercharge. Oh wait, do I have to use supercharge on the spiders or something? I don't remember. I don't remember. Use your anger. Oh, ow, that hurt. I forgot those will actually hurt you. Pop, pop, pop. Is that an egg thief? Yep. But how? How do I get to him? Can I glide over there? I don't think I can. Let's try. I can, okay. I'm not very good at judging whether or not I can make some of these glides. It's my downfall with these games. Oh, I actually just remember, this is a really... Oh, wow. Wow, I'm getting egg thieves really easily. Man, I used to have so much trouble catching them, but I've been doing them pretty well. I was about to say that I remember this egg thief being annoying, but never mind. Maybe it wasn't this world I'm thinking of. There is a world, though, that's really frustrating when it comes to catching the egg thief. Alright, how many gems are there? 500? Jeez. I need one more dragon. Oh, I forgot! If you fall off, I don't think you die. Those little fairies will take you back up. Yeah, watch this. Whee! Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think... Okay, remember now. Yeah, okay, so what is this world I'm thinking of that was annoying? Okay. I think I got it now, though. Because now I understand how the supercharge works. Okay. Take me away. Take me away. Don't worry, I won't sing the whole song. I'm doing pretty good in this game so far.
Try combining supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
I thought high caves meant something entirely different. Alright. High caves, am I right? It's like freaking what's his face from It. High caves, am I right, boys? Am I right, boys? So where are some of the other things? Where would the other gems be? I mean, there's a lot of gems I'm missing. There's even another egg thief in this world. Where would he be? Where would he be? Actually, I remember. You have to, like, somehow get over there, which I don't think I ever made it there, because it's really difficult. Here, let me see. Let me see if I can make this. I don't think I can, but let's just try. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I actually did make it over there, but it was, like, out of pure luck that I made it. I think I kind of, like, glitched it. Like, I got to, like, the very corner and made it over there. Oh, my goodness. I'm getting to that point in the night where I'm starting to yawn like crazy. Oh, my. Taking me back to when I was in school and I would just be freaking yawning every 2 seconds in math class. This sucks. Alright. What's funny too is like when I yawn, my eyes tend to water. I remember one time we were watching like a documentary, and I think it was a Holocaust documentary actually. And I yawned, so like my eyes teared up, and someone thought I was crying. And they're like, "Are you crying?" I'm like, "No." It's like it's okay. You can tell me. I'm like, I'm not crying. I'm like, yeah, this is sad, but I'm not crying about it right now. Like in math class, are you crying? Well, I should be. I'm crying on the inside. I'm at school, of course I'm crying. Worst day of my life, what do you think? Oh wow, that was actually pretty easy that time. Oh wait, forgot. For some reason I keep thinking those are the other ones where you have to like jump to grab the gem. Alright. Let's get this egg boy. Oof! Alright, cool. I can't wait to catch those guys all over again in the Reignited Trilogy. I really like their design. They look really creepy. Really creepy. Yeah, there's no way I'm able to find all those gems. I can't even... Some of these worlds get expansive. You just kind of lose track of where you've been and where you are. Here, let me scope the area. Let me see if there's some other places I can reach via my supercharge here. Is there anything I can do in here? I don't think so. I think I've pretty much done everything I can here. Have I fought that guy already? I think I have. Well, I haven't. Oh, I got freaking bit in the butt. Ow. Ouch. Oh wait, didn't she give you like a... Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. This is how you kill the spiders. The power of love. That's the power of love. Power of love is the curious thing. Let me try that again. Wait, no, I want to go this way. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be tricky. No! Okay. Noted. Don't do it until it's in the right position. That didn't sound right. Where'd I go again? God, I'm losing track of... Oh yeah, that's the cave. I forgot. Well, that sucks. The spider respawned. No, go away. Oh no! See, I always do that. I always dash and then jump and then just bust my head against the wall. Like a fool. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I forgot the wizards control the holes in the wall. It's hole in the wall. Oh, come on. It's hole in the wall. Remember that show? What a throwback to that, right? Smooch. Alright, okay, go now. Yeah. Nice. Holy crap, I actually might... Oh, maybe not, let's see. Let's not get cocky yet. Yeah, I don't, yeah, whatever. I got a lot of the gems. I don't really care to get the others. I got all the eggs. That's really all I care about is getting the eggs and the dragons. Really the dragons, because that's really the only thing that's required. Everything else is extra. So let's get out of here. Are you raging out at your job application? I bet you are. I know you too well. Alright, we gotta go? Alright, no problem, man. Thanks for tuning in the stream, man. Hope you have a good night. I'll make sure to send you like 30 more SpongeBob memes. Don't you worry. I live to please. Get some health. I don't need that guy. I don't need you.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Oh, that's cool. Have I gone in here yet? I have not. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Alright. See, it's dangerous when you're standing on the edge like that, because you could very easily accidentally dash right off. Oh, I really thought I could make that. Ooh, okay, let's wait. Let's time this. Yeah, eat that. Eat that, you no good freeloader. Am I that bad that I can't freaking line myself up to dash into these things? Hello, dragon. What do you have to say? Zane.
Spyro, you're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
I didn't think so.
Great conversation. Alright. Get some of these gems. Some of these here gems. Oh crap, I forgot about that. Press the X button to glide. Oh, I saw that coming. I timed that poorly. As soon as I jumped, I realized I made a mistake. Crap. Holy cannoli. Holy cannoli guacamole. Oh, I timed that bad again. No! God, I'm so bad. See, I'm trying to rush through this level. That's my problem. I'm not thinking. I gotta focus. Focus my grasshopper. Thank you to anyone who's watching. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Alright, I can make this. We can do this. Ready? There we go. We're gonna get through this guy and go. Yeah. Eldred.
Oh, thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me. Thank you. Come again. Oh, did you see that? God. Oh, did you see that sick kill? Got a double kill, dude. 360 no scope. Oh my. Big boy on campus, huh? Yeah, big boy. Yeah, big one. So many gems.
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the Magic Crafter world.
Nice, nice, nice. Alright, alright, alright. Gonna learn today. Oh, do not do that. Oh my goodness. Gosh, nothing done. No, nothing down there. 500? Wait, there's another dragon? Really? Really? I wonder where he is. Let's see if we can make it to the things over here. Yeah. Oh wait, that's gonna hurt me though, isn't it? Oh Oh no! That sucks. So what are you supposed to do then in that situation? Well, at least it puts me here. That's good. How considerate of them. Oh yeah, I don't know where Well, you know what? Let's just not worry about that. Let's go over here first. Since this is a place where I know I won't get killed, probably. Hey, Cosmic! Welcome back. My internet is being decent now. Nice. Welcome back. Hello. Glad to hear the internet's doing good. Alright, last dragon for this world. Kelvin.
Remember that these blue thieves
Remember.
haven't stolen eggs only in the Magic Crafter world. Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
I'll take care of them. No, really, I'm gonna take care of them and give them some nice warm cup of tea or something, and wrap them up in a blankie and read them a book. I'll take real good care of them, you know. I'm a good Samaritan. Come here, you blue piece of crap. Got him. Got him. Okay, got all the dragons. However, there's tons of gems I'm missing. I'm not too worried about gems though, so we're just gonna probably head out now. I can't make that flight from here. I don't think. Is there a way I can get back to where I was easy? No, there's not. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to go back. What world is this? This is Alpine Ridge in the Magic Crafters world. Hey, I guess if you want to be more precise, Magic Crafters is the actual world, the home world, and then the Alpine Ridge is the realm that I'm in. The realms. Free realms! It's your world. You can do anything you want to, whatever you want to. Nothing's impossible. I cannot wait for Free Realms to come back. I don't know if you've ever heard of Free Realms, but that was the game I legitimately loved when I was younger, and it's coming back eventually in the form of Free Realms Sunrise, which is a fan-made revival project. And it can't come soon enough. Let me tell you, I missed that game. It looks silly and stupid when you watch the commercials, but it was legitimately a fun game at the time. A lot of good memories. Don't you growl at me, mister. Go sit in the corner. Think about what you've done. Think about what you've done. 3 viewers, hello!
Hello, how are you?
How are you doing? So I am doing fantastic. I actually got a lot of the gems now. I guess the only remaining gems are those. Do I really want to risk this though? Right, let's try it. Let's do it. I'm gonna try to avoid the explosion this time though. Oh crap! Okay, I thought I thought I wasn't gonna make that. Okay, let's try this. Let's Oh frick! See, I don't know how you're supposed to avoid that. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Huh? You know, it's funny. I keep forgetting you can do that. I keep forgetting you can roll like this. Here, watch this. I keep forgetting you can do that. I pretty much never do that. It's always funny whenever you've played a game like a bunch and then you just find something that you're like, oh, I didn't even know I could do that in this game, or you just like, you just realize that, oh yeah, I forgot I had this ability. Like in Bioshock, especially Bioshock Infinite, I very rarely used my plasmid or my vigor. It's like I have a gun. I don't really, like, I forget I have those powers, you know. It's kind of like Ross Scott said. Ross Scott's a guy on YouTube I loved for so long. You should really check out his channel, Accursed Farms. But one thing he said is about Wolfenstein 2009 is like when you have a game like that where you have a bunch of guns, giving you like magic powers is just like it's kind of too much sometimes. It's like getting a bowl of ice cream, but then putting on some like a bunch of sprinkles and then like a cookie and then a bunch of brownies and then like a piece of cake and a piece of pie. It's like, all right, it's too much. Just, you know. Oh, that wasn't exactly what he said, but that was the gist of what he was trying to say. I agree. Yeah, I don't care for the gems. Let's just go. Returning home. Alright, so now I gotta go to Blowhard, and that's this way, I believe. Na-na-na-na. Aw, you... Let's go up here.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I really wonder how you break that. It's gotta be... It's probably the super boost or whatever. Actually, wait a minute. I haven't gone to this world yet. Oh, that is Blowhard. I thought Blowhard was in a cave. No, for some reason I thought Blowhard was in a cave entrance. I didn't realize it was like right out here. I don't even remember what Blowhard's all about in terms of like how difficult it is to fight and stuff. I'll tell you what what blew my mind is Blowhard in the Reignited Trilogy. In the trailer, they show this exact part, and it looks so cool in the freaking Reignited Trilogy. There's like windmills all over the place and stuff. Oh, it's so cool looking. I love it. I love the art direction with the Reignited Trilogy. It's perfection. Ow, got zapped. Ow. Unlimited power. Oh wow, you still got me, eh? Oh no, go away. Actually, that's a Blowhard, isn't it? Yeah. I'll tell you what's great is that in the most of the stuff we've seen for from the Reignited Trilogy is mostly just stuff from Spyro 1. And honestly, I'm more excited to see the worlds and characters from the other games, because Spyro 2 has some gorgeous looking worlds, and imagine those remastered. Like, oh my gosh, I'm like foaming at the mouth thinking about that. Honestly, I hope they don't show too much. I want to still be surprised. I don't want to like them to show everything before the game comes out, you know. Since sometimes it's hard to avoid, you know, pictures and stuff online. I'm somebody who doesn't like to get spoiled, and the things that I consider spoilers are things most people don't consider spoilers. To me, a spoiler is anything that I haven't seen that I don't want to see. So even if it's like just like a tiny character from like let's say I didn't want to see like Hunter from Spyro 2 remastered, and I wanted to wait until I saw the game come out. I'm gonna try to avoid the heck out of seeing him or hearing about him. And if I see or hear about him, it's not necessarily the biggest deal in the world to most people, but to me it'd be a spoiler because I want to, you know, experience it for the first time when I actually play the game. You know, that's how I am with a lot of things. Ooh, Altair.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro.
From Assassin's Creed?
You have no idea how long I've been trapped in crystal.
Dang, Altair's aged, huh?
Neither do I. Who are you again?
I'm out of here.
Just like, I don't want to talk to this guy. What a creep. Reignited Trilogy is what Skylanders should have looked like. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I haven't looked too much into Skylanders in terms of like gameplay and what it looks like, but from what I have seen of it, yeah, I agree. I cannot stand Spyro's design in Skylanders. Most people can't. I saw a picture on Twitter of somebody who, it was the Reignited Trilogy box art, where they replaced Spyro with the Skylanders version. And in my head, it was one of those things where it's like those memes where you see like, you know, good morning to everybody, except whoever made this picture. Like, what a cursed image, you know. Come on, grab that. There we go. Hello, buddy. Wait, what? I love the sound of the gems. It's very relaxing. He was a pretty easy boss to fight. He was a lot easier to fight than Shemp, Dr. Shemp, whatever his name was from earlier. Is that all the gems, really? Ooh, look at that, 100% did it. Nice. That's the way you do it, baby. Alright. Let's check this. Alright. So what other worlds are in this area? I think that's all of them. Yeah, it's all of them. Are you streaming from a PS1 console or an emulator? I wish I could stream from a PS1. No, this is an emulator. Ugh. This is a... Yeah, this is emulated. I do own the games, though, on disc. But I'm not in a capacity to stream them. Besides, streaming on PC makes the games look better anyway. And apparently I had no health there. I wish I knew that. I would have gotten some butterflies. Oh well. You know, when I usually play Spyro, I play them on my PS3 via backwards compatibility. And that technically is still an emulator, but it does read the data off the disc. So, but I do have an original PlayStation hooked up that I occasionally use for authenticity. But usually I just you know, I just want to play it on my TV and not worry about it too much. So I usually use my PS3. And my PS3 is what has all my saves on it right now. So, yeah. Okay, let me, Oh, okay, I just realized where I am. So I gotta go this way. Look at that. Look at that. It takes so long to turn the camera around. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to have camera controls in the right stick, man. Ow. Ow. I hurt. What controller feels better to hold, Xbox One or PS4? For me, it's PS4. For sure. That's actually that's what I'm using right now to play this, is the PS4 controller. Yeah, I love the PS4 controller. It's my favorite controller of all time currently. It used to be the 360 controller, but then when the PS4 came out, I was like, nope, this is a dang good controller. Ooh, what's this? Is this a secret area? Ooh, found a key. Actually, wait, I think I've already gotten this key before, though, haven't I? What does that unlock, though? Yeah, no, I used to hate the Xbox One controller. Even back when I, like, thought I was going to get an Xbox One. Like, when I started trying the controller out, I was like, I don't know about this controller. I just think it's kind of a step down from the 360 controller. That being said, after using it a few more times now, because my uncle has an Xbox One, I've used it a little more. It's fine. I just prefer the PS4 controller overall. It feels much better. I like the fact that the analog sticks on the PS4 controller are more like rubberized, whereas on the Xbox One they're just kind of like a solid hard plastic, and I don't like that. Plus the triggers are like huge and kind of mushy and unsatisfying to press in. Well, if that's all the worlds, I guess we can just leave and go to the next one, right? Well, Wizard Peak, there's an egg I missed. Do I really want to go back for that egg, though? No, I don't want to go back for that egg. Let's go to the Beastmaker's world. I'm having a lot of fun playing this right now. It's so awesome I can stream this game. There's a lot of games that, like, old games I want to stream, but I'm like, oh, I can't, though. They're not on PC. Oh, wait. Emulators. Xbox One doesn't have many exclusive games, eh? Not true exclusives. There are games that are on Xbox One and PC, but are not on PS4. So that's, you know, a console exclusive, you know? Which, it's kind of a double-edged sword with Microsoft, because a lot of people complain that they don't have exclusives, but on the other hand, I kind of like what they're doing, which is they're just trying to get more people into gaming. So instead of walling people off by saying, like, this is an exclusive, you better buy our hardware, they're like, no, if you have a PC, you can play it too, you know? And honestly, when it comes to consoles and PC, I don't think they're like competitors. They're like completely separate markets. So, you know, even though, yeah, you can get an Xbox One and PC, you know, from a console perspective, it's still an exclusive, you know what I mean? Now, are there exclusives good is a whole nother question entirely, because I'd argue not many of them are. Most of the Xbox exclusives I like aren't really their exclusive. They're like old games that got put on the Xbox One, like Perfect Dark and stuff, you know? Those are the kind of Xbox quote-unquote exclusives I like. But Gears of War, Forza, Halo, I couldn't care less about those games. I really couldn't. I never liked them. Well, most of the games I have on the 360 are third-party.
Nasty Nork is turning our swamp into an electrified junk heap. And it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
I'm sure it was. But thank you so much to anyone watching the stream. It really means a lot that you're watching, little old me. I want to get those fireworks. Now, I'll tell you what's amazing is this world in the Reignited Trilogy. Like, talk about an upgrade. Like, I always thought this world was pretty boring just because it's like, you can't see anything. It's all like shrouded in darkness and whatnot. But in the Reignited trailer, this whole area is like freaking gorgeous. Like, it actually looks like a swamp at nighttime. It looks so beautiful. I love when they remaster something, instead of just saying like, it's remastered, make it look exactly the same. They're like, no, we're gonna make it actually look better. We're gonna find ways to improve it, you know? I like that artistic license. I do like how Microsoft is having the games in the Windows Store as well as the Xbox. Yeah, I do too. Because I think, like I said, the PC and consoles are, in my opinion, two separate markets. So it's like, yeah, it's not technically an exclusive because you can get on PC, but there are a lot of people who have an Xbox who will never have a PC or just don't plan on getting one anytime soon. There's a lot of PC master race people out there, and like I kind of get it, but it's like at the same time it's like, who cares? We're all gamers. We're all here to have fun, right? Who cares if you have a PC or Xbox or a PlayStation? It doesn't matter. PC, console, it doesn't matter. They're both fun, and they both have their reasons for existing. People want a console because they just want to spend like a cheaper amount of money than a PC would usually cost, and have a small box that sits on their TV that's super easy to plug in and set up, and they can just put a disc in or whatever and go. without having to, you know, build the computer and spend a bunch of money on it and getting Windows set up and making sure you have to, you know, make sure the game runs well by adjusting game settings. You know, you just put the game in, it runs. You know. So I mean, like I kind of get it, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't really understand sometimes people get so angry about consoles. It's like, dude, come on, chill out. It's all fun here. Like, oh crap! I don't go in there. I actually remember at QuakeCon one time. I think it was actually during the E3, not E3, during the Doom panel in 2014. At the end of the panel, they said like, yeah, the game's gonna come to PC, and everyone of course was like cheering. And then they said, yeah, and PS4 and Xbox One. And I kid you not, almost the entire room started booing. And I'm like, come on, guys, grow up. Really? You're booing because it's coming to consoles? Really? Like, it being released on consoles just means more people have access to the game. Like, what? Why are you complaining? I don't understand. And the PC port of Doom 2016 was excellent. It wasn't like... Because I kind of get it when, like, games come to PC and they're just awful ports, like Arkham Knight. Like, that really is annoying. But then, you know, Doom 2016, the PC version is legitimately an upgrade over the console. Like, there's a lot of graphical enhancements. Like all the stuff with Vulkan and whatnot. Gets rid of some of the anti-consumer practice. Annoying thing about consoles is that the games have to install the game files. Yeah, I agree. That's one thing I don't like about this generation. Because if I get a new game and I don't have space, I gotta find a game that I don't like want to play for some reason, or I just, you know, like, oh, you know, guess I'll just have to play this later, and you know, I have to delete them. Because I still don't have any other hard drive. I still am running on 500 gigs. But 500 gigabytes is not enough to hold the amount of games I have. Like out of all the games I have, I only have a couple of them installed. Like, off the top of my head, I can tell you that Assassin's Creed Unity, Far Cry 4, Killzone, Watch Dogs, Wolfenstein 1 and 2, all those games are all not installed. I only have Doom, the Life is Strange games, Isolation, Mirror's Edge, Ratchet & Clank, and Tearaway installed. Eventually I'll get a bigger hard drive, but I'm just waiting, I guess, for a decent price or something. GTA 5 and Doom 2016 are examples of how to do ports. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I've not played GTA 5 yet, if you can believe it, though. I haven't played a single GTA game. I do not want to talk to this guy. Why am I here? Ooh, Metalhead. Oh wait, Metalhead's the boss, though. I don't really want to fight him yet. Oh well, it doesn't matter. 4 viewers. Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the Spyro the Dragon ASMR stream. We're just gonna flame this box and we're gonna collect these gems. Yeah, I'm just gonna collect. I'm not gonna do that the whole time. Ow! Did you throw a banana at me? What are you, some kind of animal? Oh wait. What are we, raising a barn or something? The latest consoles are around 4 or 5 years old, and they're still pretty expensive. I mean, I guess so. They're pretty affordable now, I'd say. I think the Xbox One is a really good value. I'll always say that, like, yeah, the PS4 is the better exclusives, but if you don't care about exclusives, get an Xbox One because it's a better value. Because not only do you get, you know, the Xbox One games, but you also get 360 games and original Xbox games and 4K Blu-rays. And if you have a Xbox One X, that does 4K streaming as well. The S and the X both do 4K streaming. Oh, that's some bull crap right there. Yeah, I think this console generation will probably be as long as the previous one, almost. Because usually get console generations about 5 years. But I tell you right now, there's no way a PS5 is coming out next year. I just don't see it happening. At the earliest, PS5 will be announced the year after next. So, what's 2020? At the earliest. But even then, I don't really expect them to announce anything like that. And at this point, I think consoles are going to start getting more towards, like... I think eventually in the future, a game console will just be like the equivalent of a Roku box, where you just plug it into your TV and you just stream games or something. Which, when that happens, that's going to really upset me, and I probably won't start buying quote-unquote consoles anymore, but... Because the only... Honestly, here's the thing. If PCs still supported physical media, I would, in like a practical way, I would have switched to PC a long time ago. But I'm a big lover of physical media. I like having the box and the disc and the artwork. I don't like getting games digitally. So that's really the only reason why I'd buy another console. Like, the only reason I'd buy the next Xbox or the next PS4 or PS5 rather is just so I can have games physically. That's just my old school ways, though. The controllers for them are still around $100 here. Really? It's $100 for a controller? Holy crap. Jeez, and I complained about the prices here in the US. My goodness. Yeah, because like, it's like 60 bucks for a controller. I have not bought another controller for my PS4. I'm actually probably going to have to, because the rubber, or the texture, whatever you want to call it, on the left analog stick on mine, in like one corner is kind of coming off. It's not a big deal. It's like barely coming off, but it's noticeable, and eventually I want to get a backup, just in case. But that's something you need to do on the holidays, because during Black Friday last year, they had some good sales on controllers. You can get a controller for like 40 bucks. So that's when I would wait to get a controller. You know what I keep kicking myself in the butt about is the fact that I never bought the 20th anniversary controller for PS4. The one that looks like the PS1 controller. Oh, it looks so cool. I almost did buy it, but then I ended up buying something else. I really shouldn't have done that, because now those controllers are really valuable. Oh well. Oh well. I don't remember what I have to do here to fight him. I think I have to destroy these. Yeah, I do. Ow! I saw that coming, but I still messed up. Ow! No! Wait, did I really just... Oh. Sometimes the gems come to you, and sometimes you have to, like, walk directly over them. It's kind of weird. Son of a... why? Why? I gotta do it all. Oh, it's gonna be one of those boss battles, man, where if you die, you gotta do the entire freaking thing again. I'm not happy about that. Ah, jeez, I barely touched it. Oh, man, I missed. I missed. Ow. See, that... That sucked. Oh crap! See, for some reason I thought it was red, so I didn't destroy it. Oh, wait, that killed him already? Oh, I thought there was another stage to this battle. Oh well. I'm not complaining. Oh no, don't go in the... Oh! What if I fell in the acid? That'd be really funny. I would have lulled. I would have raffle-coptered. I would have raffle-coptered Lamoud. Raffle-copter Lamau. Dude, I'm literally lolling right now. I think we all do that thing where, like, somebody will send us something funny and we'll type out something like in all caps. We'll be like, LOL, I'm dead. But in reality, we're just kind of like staring at our phone with a neutral expression. You know? But we're making it seem like we're on the ground, like, just like, you know, freaking bellowing. Like, when I laugh, I usually just kind of like exhale really hard out of my nose. Like, I'll see a funny meme, I'll just be like, you know. Like, that's a good one. It's like in Scott Pilgrim, he's like, huh, that's actually hilarious. Hilarious. That was actually hilarious. Ooh, how do I get over there? How do I get over there? Oh, dang it. Rafflecopter Lamoud, Grizzly 2018. Yeah, put that on a t-shirt and sell it. What exactly is a Rafflecopter? Because when you're raffling, you're rolling on the floor. So if you're a Rafflecopter, I mean, that's just not good. That means you crashed, man. You crashed your helicopter. You should get some help. I legitimately don't remember how to get to that little area over there. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I forgot. There's some steps over here. If you ever become a big streamer, you should have that as merch. I'll write that down on my to-do list of things to do when I'm famous. Yeah, no, that won't happen. But nice suggestion though. Maybe I'll go on like Redbubble and make it or something. Oh, I don't have a key for this? Dang it. And that didn't even lead to where I thought it would, so what a waste of my time. Actually, you know what? I want to say isn't there like a little secret passage or something over here? Or am I thinking of something else? Yeah, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. Never mind. I wonder... Ooh, wait. Whoa, what's this? What's this, folks? More gems? Don't mind if I do. Wait a minute, this is the room I was in earlier when I fought Metalhead, or whatever the heck his name is. Yeah, I don't know. I got all the dragons, right? Yeah, I don't know if I want to worry about those gems. I'm just wasting time. Yeah, forget it. I'll come back if I want to. But, like I said, I'm not trying to 100% this. 100% this. So let's just get out of here. What's your Twitch picture of? Oh, that's a Leatherneck from Dusk. It's one of the enemies. It's the dude with like a burlap sack on his head. He runs at you with a chainsaw and tries to kill you. And since I'm a Dusk fanatic, I made that my profile pic. Pretty cool, am I right? Is this open? Do I have a key for this? I do not. I do not. There's some gems. There's some gems up here, though. Some more over here? No. Well, frankly, I'm disappointed. So where to next? Let's see. Oh, there's some gems over there. Let's go check that out. There's a thingy. Grab that. Oh no! Oh, you dummy! I tried to stop myself so I wouldn't fall, and I still did. I almost did it again. Jeez. No! Oh, I'm gonna die! That was embarrassing. Pretend you didn't see that. I'm gonna cut that out. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to cut that out. Thanks. Put that in the outtakes. Let's go through. Go through this portal. Terrace Village. Oh, I was gonna say, there's like no music. That was weird. Don't you shoot me, buddy. I don't know what you got there, but I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it. I'm a happy man. You see? Hey! Hey! Get out of here. What's the most disappointing looking game you've seen advertised? So you just mean like in general the most disappointing game? Like, what do you mean exactly? Like a game that like got advertised and I was excited for, and then it came out, it wasn't what I thought it was? Is that what you mean? Because for me, that's probably Watch Dogs. Like off the top of my head, that's Watch Dogs. Because when that game was first shown off, we were like, dude, look at this. Look at the graphics and oh, this is going to be so cool and creative. And then the game came out and it was not even close to what we thought. I mean, it was alright, but it was not the really awesome game it could have been. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, there's some other examples that I can't think of right now at the top of my head. But, Watch Dogs is the first one that comes to mind. Because, I mean, if you compare what the final game to the E3 demo that they showed in, like 2012, it is night and day difference. It's so sad. Or actually, you know what? Actually, okay, no. Watch Dogs is number 2 on my list. Number 1 is Aliens Colonial Marines. How can I forget that? Freaking what a bunch of liars Gearbox was making that game. Because they showed that multiple times throughout the years at E3 and whatnot. Until eventually the game came out, it was not even close. Not even remotely close to what it was supposed to be. That game is such a screw up. I'm so angry. I'll never forgive Gearbox for that. I really won't. The thing is, it's not even the fact that the game came out and it turned out bad. It's the fact that Randy Pitchford, that freaking jerk he is, keeps supporting that game. Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. I think the players are just stupid. It's basically his attitude towards Colonial Marines. It's like, dude, freaking knock it off. You're not cool. But I won't rant about him because we'll be here all day. Oh, No Man's Sky. Yeah, No Man's Sky, for me, that's not one for me from a personal standpoint, but yeah, I think in general, in like, you know, in terms of like big games, yeah, that's definitely one. And the thing about No Man's Sky is I feel like I was the only person who saw that coming. Because everybody I knew, online and in real life, was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for No Man's Sky, it's going to be so great. And I was like, guys, it's probably not going to be that great. I mean, I don't see what's so great about this. It doesn't look that great to me. It's probably going to be disappointing. And they're like, no, shut up, Brandon, you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, alright, well, we'll see what happens. And then the game came out, and I was like, ha! Told you. I mean, you know, sometimes I hate being right, but I was right. Even like when they were showing the gameplay of like, you know, before it turned into crap, like I still didn't think it was interesting. So even No Man's Sky in its like perfect state of like what people thought it was going to be, I still wouldn't find that enjoyable. I mean, the concept was neat, but even just the way it seemed executed, both in the trailers and in the final game, I was just like, all right, well, it's not that crazy. One of those I told you so moments. They're good to have. Yeah, yeah. It was funny too, because like I have a friend, and we sat in the bus together on the way home, on the way to school, when I was in high school, and I just remember being like, "Yeah, how about that No Man's Sky?" He just looked at me with like this defeated look on his face because he knew. Like, yeah, it sucked. And it's funny because they're gonna release it on Xbox One. It's like, come on, guys, isn't it a little late for that? I mean, yeah, I know they've made a lot of changes and supposedly improved it, but as far as I'm concerned, it's too little too late, you know? Like, you guys had your chance, you lied straight to our faces, like, we're not gonna give you another chance. I'm not. That's for sure. Because the thing is, it's one thing when you show off a game and it comes out and it's not quite what we thought. It's another thing to, like, straight up lie when people ask you questions like, oh, is this gonna be in the game? Yeah, totally! And then the game comes out and it's like, yeah, that's totally not in the game. You're a total liar. I never really saw how people thought it was going to be this great game. Yeah, exactly. Even when people were getting hyped, I was like, guys, I don't really see what the point is. Like, it doesn't look that awesome. I really, really, really want a good sci-fi RPG, like, in space that involves, like, spaceships and, like, flying around and exploring worlds. I would love that. Like, essentially, I want Star Citizen, but, like, you know, a real game. Because Star Citizen is... I mean, what is that game, really? Like, it's been in, like, pre-alpha or whatever forever, right? I don't think that game will ever come out. Like, I want the concept of Star Citizen to be a reality. Where you can, like, get into a spaceship and fly around and fight other ships and, you know, explore space. but then also be able to land on planets and get out of your ship and be in first person and have like a first person shooter experience. Like that's what I want. Like seamless. Like and I want it to be seamless. Like land on a planet and take off into space seamlessly. No load screens. That's what I want.
Good job, Spyro.
Ooh, pay me like one of your French
day you'll
girls,
be
huh?
able to tell all the
Look at this
dragons
dragon.
about your amazing adventures.
Sure, but what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
He's like, yeah, sure. You creep me out there, buddy. I think I want to get out of here. See you later. They said you would see people having battles and stuff that didn't happen. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. It was funny because they were like, yeah, there's multiplayer, but the world is so big, you almost never come across another player. To which I say, well, then what's the point? Why even bother with multiplayer? And it's funny because they said there's multiplayer, but there's really not, because there was that whole news story that happened like a day after the game came out where somebody discovered that him and his friend were in the exact same location, the exact same planet, but they couldn't see each other, and it was because of some like piece of code in the game that prevents you from seeing other players. So it's like, yeah, they're there, but you can't even see them. So no, there is no multiplayer. What's the point? In fact, and the thing is too, they were trying to charge like $60 for the game. Like, no, thank you. That's a big issue I have, is when a game comes out and they just overcharge. Like, look, I don't like Fortnite or PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, but I think objectively Fortnite's a better game, just from the fact that they're not charging you like over $40 for a broken game. Because PUBG, you know, at least for a while, has been just broken with like no content, and yet they're for some reason still charging a bunch of money. Fortnite is freaking free, and the game looks and performs better on all pieces of hardware. I mean, heck, PUBG performs better on mobile than it does on Xbox One X. Like, what kind of crap is that? That's not, that just doesn't make sense to me. Man, I was hoping I wouldn't land on that. Oh well. But I thought I was trying to be slick. Like, yeah, he's not gonna get me. And freaking, he got me. He got me good. Okay, I got all the dragons. 30 gems left. A big issue I have with games is when they are always online games. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. I don't like that either. Because eventually that game will get shut down. And just look at Titanfall, the original Titanfall. That game has no single player whatsoever, and once those servers go down, that's it. You won't be able to play that game anymore. Your disc will just be a doorstop. It will not work. I just don't like that. When I buy a game, I want to make sure that game will work, you know, pretty much for the rest of my life. And I don't want to rely on an internet connection, like, because people in support of digital are always like, yeah, but you still have to install when you use a disc. So what's the point? Well, the point is that when you install the game from the disc, it gets installed from the disc. I don't have to rely on my internet connection. And on my PS4, the internet is so bad. And it's not our internet, it's the PS4. On every other device in my house, the internet's super fast, or, you know, at least relatively fast. But on the PS4, it takes forever just to download something that's like 1 gigabyte. It doesn't make any sense. And it's not just me, other people have the same issue on their PS4, so there's just something up with the console that just like throttles your internet or something. I don't know. So it's like, I can get a disc and have it install in like less than 30 minutes or so, usually even quicker than that, or I can download it and spend, you know, 5 hours sitting here waiting for it to download, you know? So it's like, yeah, you still have to install it, and that's annoying, but at any time I can just delete it from my system, and at any point in time, even if I don't have internet, I can still reinstall it. Because what happens if I buy a game digitally, and let's say I delete it because I need more space for another game, and then, I don't have internet for like a month. Well, crap, now I can't download that game because there's no internet. I can't download it from the store. Whereas if I had it on disc, I could just, you know, whip out the disc, put it in there, and boom, install it. No internet needed. So that's my, you know, a few of my reasons why I like physical more. So that's just me with my old school way of thinking. Alright, let's save. Saving. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Little piggies. When I was a young warthog. When I was a young warthog. Oh. All right. Hello. Hello to you too, sir. Jeez. Take me out to dinner first. Why don't you? I prefer having physical games for console and digital for PC. Well, yeah. Thing is, physical copies for PC don't really exist. Like, yeah, occasionally, like, a particular game will come out physically, but in most cases, well, no, in every case, there'll be a disc, but it's like, what's the point of the disc? Because the disc will have some of the data, but then the rest of it you still have to install on Steam, so it's like, what's the point? If you deleted the game and then you had no internet, you couldn't play the game off the disc anymore because it's only, you know, only part of the game is on the disc. So it just makes you wonder why they even bother at all. It's like, okay, yeah, you have a box, I guess, but that's it. The actual disc is pretty much useless to you. You still need Steam at the end of the day. Or what a lot of companies do is they just release a box that has a digital code inside, which, what a waste of plastic.
Spyro, it's great to see you.
You go to Best Buy or something like that, you buy the box, and then you take that home and then put the code in. It's like, well, it's still digital. Like, at that point, like, unless you just really want to have a box for your shelf or something, what's the point, you know? So physical PC games are just not practical anymore, unfortunately. And most computers don't even have disk drives. I mean, you can get external and internal ones, but like even most pre-builts don't have those in there. Also, aren't most PCs and laptops getting rid of the disk drives? Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, most computers, like sometimes laptops will have them, but even then, there's a good majority of them that don't have disk drives. It's sad because like there's some old games that I have like in my closet, like Fear. Like I have Fear on disc, and I want to play Fear again so bad. But the thing is, like, I have to either like rebuy it or just like get a disk drive and like, you know, like buy a separate disk drive and whatnot. In order to do that, I don't want to spend extra money on a disk drive right now. Which, by the way, if you haven't played Fear, oh my gosh, like I hope I can eventually somehow get Fear on PC and play it, because I would love to stream that game. I haven't played Fear in so long, and I've never actually even beat it, so that would be a fun game to play through. You know what? That's a game that needs to be remastered. That's what I should have said when I replied to Steve's tweet earlier. Fear needs a remaster. That would be amazing. I would freak out if they announced that. Fear is better than most FPS games even today. It's crazy. I'm on a bit of a tangent there, but the point of my story was that I have games like Fear in my closet that are on disc, but I can't even play them. So my only choice is to essentially rebuy the game. What's done in Fear is particularly stupid, because from what I've seen on Steam, unless I'm just dumb and I haven't like noticed something, you can't just get Fear 1. You have to buy it as part of the Fear collection. So you can't just spend like $5 or $10 on Fear and just call it a day. No, you have to spend like $60 to get all of them. Like, no, I don't want the other ones. Just give me the first one. Why are you forcing me to buy a bundle? That's just really lame. And I don't think it's always been that way. I think it's like something they did recently. So just, you know, why? Like, why'd they make that decision? There's so many good old games that need to be remastered. Yeah, no, for sure. Jak and Daxter's one. Fear's one. Republic Commando. Oh my gosh. If you like Star Wars, heck, even if you don't like Star Wars, you'll probably like it. Republic Commando is an excellent game, and that game needs a sequel or a remake or a remaster, whatever you want to call it. It needs to come back. That game was so good. If you've never heard of it, it was a first-person shooter that takes place between Episode 2 and Episode 3 of Star Wars, where you play the leader of an elite squad of clone troopers, and you can like issue commands to your other clones and like tell them what to do. So you can tell them to like set bombs, or like to hold positions, or like to attack certain enemies. You had like a weapon that could change from like a grenade launcher, an assault rifle, and a sniper. It was just so cool. Like, you really felt like an elite commando, you know? Oh, that game was so good. And it was one of those games too where like it was kind of immersive because the HUD is like part of the game world. Like, you actually see like the inside of your helmet. and your heads-up display is like part of your helmet's display, so it looks more like, realistic, I guess. And whenever you would like stab enemies, their like blood would get on your visor, and a little thing would come by and like wipe it off. Just a really neat game. It actually, it's funny now I think about it. Republic Commando is actually getting remastered, but it's a fan project. It's not official, and I'm a bit worried that once the game's almost going to come out, that Disney's going to step in and be like, "Hey, you can't do that," and prevent them from releasing it. But if it does actually manage to get released, oh boy, I'm going to play that. Because the company in charge of that project has been, or I guess the people rather, they've been posting updates, like screenshots and whatnot of their progress for a couple years now, and they're making some progress on it. It's looking really good. I keep looking away to read the chat, and then I get caught by these stupid things. I have an idea for some games to stream. Like what? What games are you thinking of? I'm trying to think of these other games on like PS1 that I like, or like old consoles that I could like stream someday. The Lego games? Oh yeah, that'd be good for streaming. I haven't played the Lego games that much though. I've only played like the demos for a couple of them. They all kind of feel the same to me. As if there's just not. I don't know. For one thing, I find them really hard. That's probably one reason why I don't care for them that much. But I don't know. They don't seem like my kind of game at the moment. Oh, I think I'm not paying attention. I thought I had enough health. I didn't realize I was pretty much dead. Let's go over here then. Ooh, you know what game I could maybe stream is one day? Is Gex. You ever heard of Gex? I haven't beat that game, and I've been wanting to. Gex is like a platformer where you play as this gecko, and he just has like he has like a an attitude. He like thinks he's like all cool and rad, and he gets sucked into a television, and it's basically just a side scroller. But he has like witty one-liners, and the music's pretty neat. It's kind of spooky. It'd be fun to stream that. That's on PS1. Yeah, I'll probably, that's a game I think I'll actually attempt to stream one day. For sure. And these frogs are pain in the butt, man. The Lego Batman game on PS2 is really fun. You get to play as the good guys and the bad guys. I didn't know there was a Lego Batman game on PS2. Wow. Secret Agent Gex? No, not Secret Agent Gex. That is a Gex game, but no, it's just like regular Gex. I think it's actually called something like Enter the Gecko or something. Let me look this up. Let me look up Gex. Okay, no, it's just Gex. Okay. Gex was on, it was a 3DO game, and then it eventually came to PS1, if you can believe that. I think it was also on Sega Saturn. Apparently PC as well. But, no, I haven't played any of the other Gex games. I've only played the regular one, not Secret Agent Gex. See, that's just stupid. I'll tell you what, if I could get a PS2 emulator working, I would freaking love to stream Ratchet and Clank. Oh, I would love that. I've never successfully got a PS2 emulator to work, well. But then again, I haven't really tried it in quite a while, so maybe I'll give that a shot. Because I own pretty much every Ratchet and Clank game on their respective systems, with the exception of like some of the like spin-offs. Like I don't own Size Matters, I don't own Secret Agent Clank, I don't own All for One, Full Frontal Assault. I don't own any of those. But like the mainline games from Insomniac, I own every single one of those.
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age. Oh, no. Why, I remember... gotta go.
Spyro's like, no! Sound like Vietnam flashbacks. Play Ratchet Gladiator. Yes! Okay, yeah. Okay, that is good. That has to happen. I'm gonna find a way to make that happen. In the States, it's called Deadlocked. Ratchet Deadlocked. But yeah, Gladiator, man. Deadlocked is my favorite Ratchet game. because it's the one that is, it's really funny, but it's also, in my opinion, the most serious one. Like, it has like a darker tone, I guess, while still having that lighthearted comedy. But I just love the aesthetic. I love the fact that it's essentially just like a bunch of mini games. Like, it's not like the other games where you kind of like land on a planet, it's a bit open, you explore. Like, it's more like, it's like go into these like arenas and you just fight, and I just love that. And I love all the different weapons, like dual Vipers with the acid mod and stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, I really want to play that game now. That was actually the first Ratchet game I think I beat. I didn't beat Ratchet and Clank 1 and 2 until like recently, actually. Which way do I go? Can I glide over there? Let's see. Let's see if I can make this. Oh yeah, I can make that. Yeah, Ratchet Deadlocked, or Gladiator, is highly underrated. Like, most people talk about the other Ratchet games, but for some reason they tend to leave out that one. I don't know why. It's an excellent game. I love all the upgrades you can get. I love the robots, like the whatchamacallit, the little robots that are like your friends in that one. They can customize. I love the even like the multiplayer in Deadlocked. I used to play split screen with my friend in that one. What about the Ratchet and Clank game on Nokia? Nokia? Which one is that? Oh, are you thinking of... Oh, wait. You're thinking of Ratchet and Clank Mobile. Hold on a sec. I think... Isn't that a thing? Ratchet and Clank Mobile? Let me see. Ratchet and Clank Mobile. Is it Ratchet and Clank Going Mobile? Is that what you're thinking of? I haven't played that. I barely even know anything about it. Yeah, that must be the one you're talking about, because it's the only mobile one besides Size Matters and Secret Agent Clank that I can think of. Yeah, Going Mobile. Okay, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I've heard of that one. I haven't played it though. Isn't it a side scroller? I think it is. Which way do I go? Oh, there's a ton of gems over there. I want to go that way. Yeah, it's a 2D one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I should probably like one day figure out a way to like play some of these like old obscure like, you know, mobile games. Like those really early ones, like a Doom RPG. You know, like I haven't played any of those games. Should probably get around to it, just for the lulz, you know. I think there's even a Wolfenstein RPG on mobile, isn't there? Dang it. I have plenty of lives, but I just hate restarting when I die like that. Well. Is there other areas I can reach from here? No? Okay. You know, one thing about the Reignited Trilogy that is like the biggest, like, noticeable difference for me, and the thing that is, in my opinion, the best visual upgrade, is the better render distance, the draw distance. Because, like, look, I can't even see over there because the draw distance is so bad, you know? And even things in the distance that you can see are, like, untextured usually. So I just can't wait for the Reignited Trilogy when I can actually, like, stand here and look out and actually see stuff, you know? And I think No? Okay, I made it. I made it. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Forget about it. Oh, almost fell in there. That would not have been fun. Let's get this full. Okay, got him. Let's see here. The old Nokia phones were like bricks, weren't they? Yeah, they were indestructible, weren't they? I remember my my grandpa. He had the old one of the old Nokia phones. I forgot what it's called exactly, but oh, don't fall in the water, no. Okay, get up there. All right. Yeah, he had one of the old Nokia phones. Yeah, that thing was a brick. know, it's funny. One thing about, like, I saw an article about this, about how people my age, it feels like more time has passed in our lives than probably has, or, well, not probably, that actually has transpired, but less time has happened than we think, and it's just because of how much advancement we've had in just our lifetime alone. Like I'm about to be 20 years old. I'm only, like, you know, about to be 20, and there's a lot, like, I've experienced multiple generations of things. Like, I grew up on VHS as well as DVD, you know? I grew up around, you know, old Nokia flip phones, whatnot, and now smartphones are a thing. So I've gotten to see all this progress in such a short time that it feels like more time has passed than really has.
Thank you for releasing me.
So it's like, I always will say things like, yeah, the good old days or whatever, when it's like not that long ago. Like, heck, even just like 4 or 5 years ago feels like an eternity ago. Because so much has changed in society and personally, you know? So it makes you think it's been longer. I mean, there are pictures that I'll look at and I'll be like, I can't believe that was 5 years ago. That feels either, it's either, oh, that felt so long ago, or oh, that felt like yesterday, you know? Wait, whoa, where'd that pig come from? I didn't even see him. Wow. Oh, okay, well, that explains it. Apparently their freaking attack range is super long. Oh boy, you're about to open a whole can of worms here, Cosmic. What do you think of the video games cause violence controversy starting up again? I think it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. We've gone down this road many times. All it is, I don't even want to talk about it, because all it's going to do is... Because the thing is, that's what they want. They want us to talk about it because they're trying to distract us from the real issues in the world. That they use video games as a scapegoat every time. This has happened for years. This is nothing new. And time again, we have to tell them, guys, there's been multiple studies done. Video games don't cause violence. But every couple of years, they have to bring it up again because they're just trying to distract us from the real issues. It freaking bothers me so much. Like, I've played a ton of violent games, but I never once want to go out and freaking, like, kill somebody.
I'll tell you what to do with those.
Video games, like, are like they're a release. They're a form of stress relief and relaxation. They're not, like, I don't think anybody's playing games and being like, oh, I want to go out and freaking shoot someone. Like, people who do that were already messed up. Like, they were gonna do it anyway. It's like the Columbine shooters. Back when that happened, they were like, oh, it's Doom's fault because they love Doom and they made Doom apps, so therefore Doom is the culprit. It's like, no, they were already crazy. They were already planning this. Doom was just something they enjoyed and they, you know, placed their anger upon, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not the game's fault. You know, games are designed for entertainment. They're not designed to kill people. They're not designed to cause violence in people, you know what I mean? Guns, on the other hand, I won't go into that. I won't go into the gun debate right now, but yeah, that's my opinion. I think the whole video games cause violence thing is ridiculous. I think it's the exact opposite. I think games help people. Most movies are more violent than video games. Yeah, that's the other thing. That's the last thing I'll say on it, is that when they say video games cause violence, it's like, you can't just say video games. It's everything. Have you heard music? Have you heard the kind of music people listen to nowadays? Where every other freaking lyric is about shooting up somebody or doing drugs or, like, getting women? It's like, video games are not the only thing that is quote-unquote bad. So if you're going to complain about video games, well then make sure you complain about movies and music and books and others and the world. I mean, heck, you see more violent things on the news than you see in freaking games sometimes. I've also kind of just never understood this mentality, at least in America, where they're like, oh yeah, it's totally fine to show somebody getting their brains blown away, but oh, if you see even the slightest bit of boob, oh no, that's just unacceptable. No, that's just, no, it's too much. Shield your eyes, children. Yes, I don't get it. The news only reports on the bad stuff in the world, yeah. Well, negativity sells, man. Negativity sells. It's just the truth. It's sad, but it's the truth. That's something I've tried to do in my life, is try to be more positive, you know. I've gone through a good chunk of my life just being negative, and you know, and I'm still negative to an extent where I'm complaining about something that I don't like or whatever, but I'm really trying to be more positive, and instead of being like, you know what I hate, I'm trying to be more like, you know what I love. You know, I'm trying to be more like that. Because that's what we need more in the world, is more love and positivity instead of all this negative nonsense. I go on Twitter and like all I see is horrible stuff sometimes. It's just like, ugh, it's depressing. So I'm just trying to avoid it now. Where do I go? Oh wait, whoa, I didn't realize I had 100% completion. Well then what am I doing? Why am I walking around? I need to get out of here. Where's the exit? I'm too busy talking, I didn't realize I actually already completed this world. Well then, okay, where's the exit? I gotta get out of here. I apologize, I thought I had more gems to collect or something. Well then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna retrace our steps here. We're gonna try to get back to the exit. It's not that way, is it? I don't think so. Let's go this way. This game has really calming music. No, the music in Spyro is freaking awesome. I mean, Spyro fans are like, they adore Stuart Copeland, the guy who composed the music. Like, everyone was like, you know what? I'm really excited for Spyro to get remastered, but they better get the music right. You know, like, the music is probably the thing they're most hardcore about. Because it's very unique. Like, no other game or movie or anything sounds like this. Like, you hear just a tiny bit of music from this game, and you immediately know, like, oh yeah, that's Spyro. Because it just has a unique sound. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a very iconic soundtrack, I think. Alright. Let's see here. Here, I'm gonna go get a drink of water, just real quick. I'll literally just be a second. I'm parched. Be right back. Okay, I've returned. I have returned. I have returned. I live again. All right. Just to let everyone know, I'm gonna stream for about another 40 minutes or so, and I'm gonna have to end it. So around a little past 10 o'clock p.m. Central Time, that's when I'm gonna end it. But it's been a really good stream so far. I really appreciate everyone who's been watching. Really, really do. I've been having a ton of fun playing Spyro. I really glad I chose to stream this. It's being redone now. Wait, it's being redone how the Crash Insane Trilogy was done, right? Like the bass tune is the same, but it's a bit different instruments. Yeah, basically. Like it's gonna sound pretty much the same, but they're just you know, remaster a little bit. Give it some new flair. Like I think I sent it to the Discord, but there's already a track from the Reignited Trilogy that you can listen to on YouTube. That's part of the pre-order theme on PS4. So you can go listen to that. And it sounds good. Like some people have issues with it, and I understand why, because they're complaining it's not bassy enough and some of the instruments aren't prominent enough like they were in the original. But overall, I feel it's faithful and it sounds good. So I have no worries with the music. I think the music's gonna be handled very well. No worries there. So what other you know what, here, since we're on stream right now, here, I'll save you the time. I'm just gonna, just for a quick second, I'm gonna play the original track and then play the remastered track, just to kind of give you a comparison. So let's do Spyro What's it called? Is it Dark Hollow? Yeah, Dark Hollow. Okay. Let's open up a new tab. Actually, let's do this. Let's do Dark Hollow, open link a new tab. Yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah, here's the original. And then this is the remastered one. Original. And then it's remastered. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward to the good part in the original. Does that sound awesome? I love the music of Spyro. So that was the original, and then here's the remastered version of that little part. So it sounds pretty much the same, just, you know, higher quality and just a little different. So yeah, I have no worries with the music. Like, yeah, some of the instruments, like that xylophone or whatever that little sound is, like the doo 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 doo, like that's a little more like in the background in the remastered version. It's not as prominent, but it's not, you know, it's not that big of a deal, really, to me. It sounds fine. Okay, so let's get back to the game. So where's the other world at? If there even is another one. I don't know how many worlds there are in the Beastmakers. Well, actually, hold on. Don't go to options. What am I doing? Actually, none of these worlds had egg thieves, so I think about it. What worlds have I not been to? Oh, okay, I haven't been to this one. No, don't fall! Don't fall in there! Oh, you stupid piece of... Spyro, no! Spyro, no! What are you doing? Spyro, no! Well, that was embarrassing. Oh, that was sad. I can't believe I did that. Somebody clip that. Welcome to Brandon's most embarrassing gaming moments with your host. What was the guy's name who did Breakfast Points videos? Was it John Bergeron? Was that his name? John Bergeron. Who am I thinking of? I think it's his name, but if it's not, I don't know who that is then. that's what comes to mind. Alright, so where'd that portal go? I missed it now. Oh, it's Tom. I knew it was something Bergeron. Tom Bergeron, yeah. With your host, Tom Bergeron. This is America's funniest home videos. Na 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 na. Oh, freaking surprised me. Again. You know what I can't believe? I can't believe Jeopardy's still a thing. Like, I can't believe that show's still on and that freaking Alex Trebek or whatever, he's still freaking hosting it. Like, man. Dedication. I used to watch that show all the time. You're talking about America's Funniest? Yeah, I used to watch it all the time too. But then YouTube was invented and it kind of defeated the whole point. Now I can just go on YouTube and type in epic fails and just watch people freaking eat crap while they fall off bikes and stuff. My favorite videos are karma fails, which is when somebody does something mean to somebody else and then something happens to them. Like I saw a guy on a motorcycle who cut somebody off in the middle of traffic, and then like he cut them off, and then he turned around and flipped them off. But then as he was flipping them off, his like bike lost balance and fell over. I was like, ha, that's what you get being a jerk. What? The flame didn't get him? Yeah, that's actually a good topic. What shows did you watch when you were younger, when you were like a little kid? For me personally, it was a large variety of things, but it was mostly it was like my favorites were SpongeBob, Drake and Josh, iCarly, Ned's Declassified. I love Ned's Declassified. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Those are really the big ones. There were other shows Fairly Odd Parents. That's the other one. And there were other shows I watched on occasion too, like Zoe 101. I got into Victorious when that came out. That was towards the end of like my that was my stuff kind of watching Nickelodeon though. I watched Courage the Cowardly Dog on occasion, Danny Phantom on occasion. Other shows were there? Isaac.
Spyro, if you jump at the end of a supercharge ramp, you can really go far.
I'm all over it.
I'm all over it. It's funny how they tell you that like this late. Like, okay, we think we know how these work by now. Oh yeah, and by the way, this location right here where I'm standing, yeah, right here, is freaking phenomenal. It is unbelievable how good it looks in the what's it called, the Reignited Trilogy. It's almost unrecognizable. Like that's how good it looks compared to this. It's crazy. Everything looks so lush. There's like grass blades coming out. It has, instead of it looking like this gross vomit green color, it's more of like a mix between like a nice green and blue. It just looks very relaxing. I love the remaster. Haven't even played it yet, and I love it. Ooh, don't do that. Don't fall off. But yeah, there's a lot of shows in my childhood I loved. Ned's Declassified, Drake and Josh were just freaking hilarious. Excellent. I never thought that it'd be so simple, but found a way, If you open up your mind, see what's inside. It's gonna take some time to realize. Ooh, this is the sing-along stream now. What? But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. Over your shoulder, you know that I told you I'd always be picking you up when you're down. So just turn around, down. Woo! I mainly watched SpongeBob, Foster's Home, Odd Parents, Cat Dog, Johnny Test. That's what I remember. Yeah, Johnny Test. I used to watch that too. Fun fact: James Arnold Taylor, who voices Ratchet in Ratchet and Clank, I met him at Fan Expo, which I already said in the Discord. But he also voiced Johnny Test. So that was neat. Got to meet him. How's the theme song go to Johnny Test? The boy's best friend is a talking dog. It's like the only part I remember. He has a head of fiery hair and a supercharged backpack, and I think that's one of the lines too. Oh my gosh, I still need 2 more dragons. I remember not liking this level. Oh no, don't go! I didn't want to return home. I thought that was like going to take me up. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back in the portal then. I don't want to leave yet. Dang it. Dang it. Alright. Wait, go back in the portal. I'm not done here. I'm not done yet. It's funny, Danny Phantom, I barely watched that show, but I remember like the entire theme song. That theme song is freaking fire, man. I love that theme song. He's a phantom. Phantom. Yo, Danny Fenton, he was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine. It was designed to view a world unseen. He's gonna catch them all because he's Danny Phantom. When it didn't quite work, his folks just quit, so Danny took a look inside of it. There was a great big flash, and everything just changed. His molecules got all rearranged. Phantom. When he first woke up, he realized he had snowy white hair and glowing green eyes that could walk through walls, disappear, and fly. He was much more unique than the other guys. It was then that he knew what he had to do. He had to stop all the ghosts that were coming through. He's here to fight for me and you. He's gonna catch them all because he used any phantom. He's gonna catch them all because he used any phantom. He's a phantom. Do you listen to Arctic Monkeys? No, never heard of them actually. Alright, let's try not to quit this time. Let's save just in case. Not that really does much, but let's do it anyway. Save the game. Alright. Fly, my friend, be free. Ever heard of Royal Blood? No, I don't think I've heard of them either. Don't think I've heard of them, unfortunately. But please, do tell. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot that happens. Takes me back. Crap! You foiled my plans yet again! Ladies and gentlemen, it's too much for Mr. Incredible. My name is not Buddy. Oh, dang it, I did it again. I know there's a way to prevent that from happening. What other theme songs do I know we can sing along to? Hi, Carly. I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Ding, 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 live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there and be so wonderful. No. They are rock bands, but they're more slower type rock bands. I'll have to check them out. In fact, I'm gonna actually... I'm gonna make a note of that so I can remember to look that up later. Let me type that in real quick. All right, yeah, I'm gonna. I'll definitely look into those bands afterwards, see if I like them. Most music I listen to is very, like, you know, unknown, like groups and stuff. Where people ask me like, "Oh, what kind of music you listen to? What artist?" I'm like, "No one you know." You know. A lot of people from like Bandcamp that I just discovered that I listen to. Vaporwave, synthwave, future funk. There's also some like other lesser known bands like Miami Horror I like. I don't listen to like rock and metal much. Like when I like actually go out of my way to listen to music, it's usually more relaxing or like dramatic stuff. I don't tend to go out of my way to listen to something like heavy, like metal or whatever. It just depends on my mood, but usually I don't do that. Royal Blood's best song personally is Out of the Black. Arctic Monkeys is Why You Don't Call Me When You're High. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check those out. Actually, you can probably, if you want, you can put a link in the Discord, and I'll click on that later. It's probably actually easier than what I did. I'll definitely check them out. Just put some, if you want to, just put some links in the Discord, or you can just DM me, and I'll be sure to check those out later. Oh, wait a minute. Oh gosh, I am not focusing. I'm not focusing. I just realized I quit the world again. What is my issue? Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta go back. Where's the portal? I didn't want to leave the world yet. But I did, and I'm too busy thinking and talking that I just wasn't paying attention. Go back to Treetop, Spyro. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, boy? I'll do that after the stream. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. I hate I have to fight these guys every time. But hey, I guess I get all these little orbs to get extra lives, right? Yeah, on the topic of shows we watched when we were little. When I was like really, really little, I watched Bear in the Big Blue House on Disney Channel. That's a classic. Thank you, Bear. Roly Poly Oly. That's an obscure one. Roly Poly Oly. Occasionally Barney. What else? Oh, JJ the Jet Plane. Oh gosh, I used to watch that a lot too. What a freaking creepy, what a creepy looking show. My goodness. We thought that was a good idea, right? What other shows did I watch? JJ Jet Plane. Oh, Blue's Clues, of course. We sat on down, figured it out, what Blue's Clues are all about. Wow, you know what? They're really smart. To play with the PS4 controller on PC, can you just plug it in like with an Xbox One controller? It depends. I wouldn't rely on that. Like Steam just recently added support for the PS4 controller, but it's very finicky. Like not all games support it like well. No, what I have is I have a program which I don't think you can even get anymore, at least not easily, but there are other programs that do essentially the same thing. It's a program called DS4 Tool. And it's basically a program that tricks the computer into thinking the PS4 controller is a 360 controller. And it works flawlessly. Like it has like all kinds of cool options. You can customize the intensity of the vibration. You can customize the sensitivities. You can customize the light bar, which like right now I have mine being purple because I like it. And hey, Spyro. You can calibrate it. You can even use the trackpad as like an actual trackpad to like click stuff with the cursor, which is really helpful when you have your computer plugged into a TV. Because like I have a program called Launchbox, which is how I access my games via emulators, because it's just a way easier way to do it. Because it has like a really nice interface. And whenever I would switch games, I would just use the trackpad, click on a game, and then just play it. And it's really smooth. So if you want to do that, I would look up DS4 Tool and just try to find a program that does it. Because the actual DS4 tool that I use, like I said, I don't think it's even like I don't think you can get it. At least I haven't been able to find it again. But if you type that into Google, the first option should be something very similar that'll work just fine for you. Purple is the best color in my opinion. Yeah, I just like purple in general. It's a very nice
for an
color.
amazing tour of the treetops.
I like, the synthwave and vaporwave kind, that genre of music, and purple kind of goes in with those genres, so that's another reason why I'm kind of into purple. I remember my sister watched the Watts. I never even heard of that. It must be like a local thing or something. And when I was super little, I watched Kim Possible. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I didn't watch Kim Possible much. I caught an episode or two here and there, but that wasn't really on my list of things. Like, once I got a little older, I stopped watching Disney Channel. Like, I started just mostly focusing on Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. Because I do remember when I was like really little, I'd go on PBS a lot. And on PBS I watched, yeah, I was more of a PBS than a Disney kid. I used to watch like Cyber Chase. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. That was a good show. Gilbert Gottfried's in that one. Jaffa! I watched Cyber Chase. What else was on PBS? Was Code Lyoko? Is that a PBS thing? I don't know. I think I caught a few episodes of that. Yeah. I occasionally watch Nick and Cartoon Network, but normally I watch Comedy Central. Nice. But the last time I really watched Cartoon Network was when Regular Show was still up and running, like early in its like run. Because Regular Show is legitimately like that. If you've never seen Regular Show, oh, it's so good. Honestly, Cartoon Network is still a pretty good channel. Like I don't watch live television. Like we don't have cable at all. But some of the shows that come out of Cartoon Network to this day are still just great. Like The Amazing World of Gumball is, in my opinion, really underrated. That show is so funny, and it's so funny in clever ways. It's hilarious. Oh, Team Spock is following. Thank you, Team Spock. Hello, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. It really means a lot. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I occasionally watch Nick and Cartoon Network, but normally watch Cartoon. Oh yeah, I read that comment already. I already read that one. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Amazing World of Gumball. Yeah, that show is freaking just funny. Like if you've never seen it, go on Google and just watch some clips. There's some clips on YouTube, and you'll see what I mean. That show is just amazing. There's so many clever jokes that are kind of like social commentaries. They're handled in such a great way. Like there's one episode where Gumball becomes a social justice warrior, but he like literally has actual powers. Where like every time he like says something to somebody, like a force of energy like comes out of him. And they're like, Gumball, it's not what I meant at all. It's like, I am offended. And like energy comes out. And I'm like, Gumball, please. It's freaking great. Whenever I watch regular show, my parents would be like, this show is so dumb and Gumball is really good, but so underrated. Yeah, regular show is one of those shows that's dumb, but it makes you laugh anyway. Like one episode that comes to mind is an episode where Benson, their boss, got so angry, but they were trying to teach him to not be angry, so he was bottling up his anger. And eventually his anger was so bottled up that he like became like he started floating in midair and was surrounded by like this bubble of energy. And then they're like, Benson, it's okay, you can get angry. And as soon as they say that, he like starts screaming, and like the force of his scream like sends like a huge shockwave that like destroys the whole city. It's freaking great. Get back to work or you're fired. But yeah, Gumball is really good. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Where do I go, man? I never liked this area in Spyro, this world. It's really freaking confusing. I'm also kind of not paying attention because I'm talking again. Sorry, I tend to do that. I'm not good at talking about something on a, you know, in length while also playing the game. So how do I get back to? Huh? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Let's go over here. Oh, I almost went back to the exit portal again. Jesus. Jeez. But yeah, Cosmic, thank you so much for sticking around this long in the stream, man. It's really awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. It's really nice to have someone to talk to while I stream. It really is. I've been having a blast. Got a blast! That's the other show I used to watch a lot, actually, was Jimmy Neutron. You'll buy candy bars. A kid with a knack for adventure. Super-powered mind. Mechanical canine. Rescue the day from self-destruct... Wait, is it self-destruction? Whatever. This is the theme song for Jimmy Neutron. I'm trying to think if there are any obscure shows I watch that like I can think of, because there are some that like I'll see a picture online, I'll be like, dude, I forgot about that show, you know. A lot of them are usually like shows I saw as like a tiny kid, though. Planet Sheen. Yeah, Planet Sheen came out when I kind of stopped watching Nickelodeon and stuff, though. Like, I remember when it came out, I think I watched like an episode or two, but like I don't remember anything about it. I remember not finding it that funny, I think, but again, it's been so long, so I don't know. But yeah, I do remember it. Oh, dang it, I thought I could make it. Can I like... Oh, no, don't do that, Spyro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. SpongeBob, you know, SpongeBob gets a lot of crap. You know, my friends always like, are like, dude, what's with you and SpongeBob? But dude, SpongeBob back in the day, legitimately was funny. Like you got to give it to the show. Like there were some funny jokes in that one. Oh, SpongeBob, that reminds me. There's something I've been wanting to say to you since the day we met. Goodbye. What'd you put in my drink? What? You asked for a couple of ice cubes, and I only put in one. Ah! Oh, I guess that is pretty funny. The hash-slinging slasher. The hash-slinging dasher. The hash-slinging slasher. The pash pinging, the dash singing, the trash ringing, dinging. Yes, the hash slinging slasher. Alright, I don't know what's going on in this world. I'm getting lost. I keep going back and forth thinking something's gonna get accomplished. So, let's go the other way. Rub up those fryers, because I am sure hungry for it. Help! Help! I love that one video where it's like that over and over. Like, rev up those fryers, rev up those fryers, rev up those fryers. Let's go over here, see what this does. This kitchen's not the same without you. It's just a greasy spoon. Does this not lead anywhere? Oh crap. I think I saw a meme where it was the episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob forgot how to make a burger because Bubble Bass kept saying like he forgot the pickles, but then later they find out he had his the pickles under his tongue the whole time. But I think it was Bubble Bass was Activision, and they lifted up his tongue, and under his tongue was the Spyro Remastered Trilogy, and they were like, "Look, he's been hiding it under his tongue the whole time." And this was before it was like officially announced. People were getting like impatient because there's all these rumors. Like, look, they've been hiding it the whole time. That legitimately made me laugh. I don't get it. Oh, this is this is where is this the starting area? Oh my gosh, it is. How'd I get back here? Okay, I'm gonna really try to like make progress in this freaking game because I hate doing this. I'm just hopping around like, I don't know where to go. Have I been up here? Yeah, I have. I've been up here. I like how Spyro has more leaks than the Medieval remaster. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen anything about Medieval. I don't know anything about Medieval because I've never played it. I never even heard of it until it was announced they're doing a remaster, to be honest with you. But, hey, more remasters is good. A lot of people have issues with remasters. I understand why, because they want there to be more unique games. But at the same time, it's like, hey, if a remaster's done well, then why not? Especially if it's an old game. Like, if it's a game that came out, like, last generation, then yeah, whatever. But for games that came out, like, 20 plus years ago, then yeah, remaster those, because the graphics certainly aren't going to hold up anymore, and, you know, it's time to introduce it to a new generation, you know? That's always my opinion on that. I need some health from this chicken or turkey, whatever it is. Chicken, I think. Was that a... Gosh, man, I am like... I'm legitimately trying to figure... Okay, wait a minute. There's the other dragon. How the heck do you get over there? I legitimately don't know. I want to at least complete this world before I end the stream. I don't want to get stuck not figuring this one out. Like, come on. I know I've done it before. I remember it took me a long time the first time I did it. It's taking me a long time now. Do a Mario Brothers from the NES remaster for the Switch. Well, that, I mean, they have the new Super Mario Brothers U. It was on Wii U. That's essentially... I guess it's not a remaster. I mean, people I think have remade the levels in like Mario Maker. That's what they need. Like, I don't even care about like Mario games really, but Mario Maker would definitely be something they need to bring to Switch. And I guarantee you it will happen eventually. It would be stupid for them not to bring it to Switch in some way. I mean, it's super frustrating to watch me play this and making like no meaningful progress at all. Like look up. Like, how do you get up there? Why does this take me back? Games that allow custom levels are really fun. Yeah, no. If a game has a level editor in some way or mod support, that immediately makes my like, it makes me like the game better automatically. Like Portal 2. I bought it on PC, even though I already had it on 360, and the only reason I did that was because I wanted the level editor. That's the only reason why. Oh, shut up, Windows. We have detected no viruses. Well, thanks. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for keeping me notified. Oh, geez, almost fell off again. I'm probably just gonna leave this level and come back because I don't like when I'm just on the same level this whole time. It's not good. I'm not having fun. You're not having fun. It's just not good all around. You know what I mean? So I am just probably gonna get that heck out of here. And no, I don't want to go back. Okay, actually, wait. Before I leave, I want to check one more spot that I think is actually the way to progress. And if that's not the place I think it is, then yeah, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna get out of here. If you don't mind me asking, what are your PC specs? My specs are actually in my Twitch description. If you go below this video and look, I have it listed. So just scroll down to under the video and you'll see a little section I have there. It says my specs, and it's all listed there for your convenience. Then again, that's only on PC, I think. So are you watching my stream on like another device where you can't see that? Because if not, then I'll just tell you what they are. Just let me know about that. Wait, where was I going? I got caught up in that question. Yeah, the only other way I could think of to go is I think there's like a little thingy up here. Are you watching on mobile? Okay, so you can't see it then. Yeah, okay, so my CPU is a AMD Ryzen 3 1200. My graphics card is a 1050 Ti 4GB, Asus model. Motherboard is a MSI B350M Gaming Pro. Maybe it's a mini ATX. My RAM is 2 4GB cards? That's not the right word. Sticks. There you go. 2 4GB sticks, so 8 gigs of RAM, and it's Corsair Vengeance LPX RAM. It's DDR4 as well, and it's 2400 megahertz speed. My power supply is Cooler Master, and I believe it's the Cooler Master Elite Pro 460, I think is what it's called. It's 460 watts, which is more than what I need anyway. That's why I didn't get like a crazy one, because there's just no need for that. What else? That's really it, right? That's all the major components. Yeah, that's pretty much it. For specs. If you want to know about peripherals, my keyboard is a Corsair Strafe RGB Silent. I freaking love this keyboard. The keys are like more silent than most other keyboards, and that's why I freaking got it, because I don't want it to be clicking and clacking when I'm typing, especially when I'm talking to people or streaming or whatever. I got the keyboard because I went to QuakeCon last year, and they had a lot of those like set up to use on the various games and stuff. And I was like, this is a dang good keyboard. So when I decided to build my own PC, that was the one I immediately went towards and said, I'm getting it. Alright, you know what? Just forget it. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm getting bored. Let's get out of here. I apologize for spending so much time on that level. Jeez. Jeez. Dun 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 Are you gonna get Far Cry 5? No, not anytime soon, at least. Like I said earlier, right now because of my money situation and just the way I am, I'm picky with the games I buy. And Far Cry 5 is just not a priority for me. Because the thing is, too, is like there are games that I'm like, oh man, I'd love to play that, but it's just not on my priority list of games, you know. Like I have a huge backlog of games I need to eventually play and get. Yeah, I have, I mean, heck, I haven't even played, the only Far Cry games I've played is Far Cry 4 and Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. That's it. I haven't even played the first one, second one, third one. I haven't played any of the other ones. And Blood Dragon was, oh, so good. I'm so annoyed Ubisoft won't make like a sequel or like a standalone, like a full game out of that. There's so much potential. Instead, they decided to make a freaking Trials game out of it. Oh, I'm so frustrated. Freaking love Blood Dragon. The music, the gameplay, it was so good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. How do... Wait, hold on. Oh, you know what? I'm a dummy head. I know what to do. Stupid head. Yeah, I think this is how you... Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Yeah, I can make it. Okay, so I guess I glide onto this stump over here. Okay. Ah, Jesus. I'm not sure if I was gonna make that one. Yeah, the only games that I know for sure. Wait, hold on. Ubisoft has gotten a lot of hate for their games, but they're making better games lately. Yeah, I've heard they're making better games lately, but they're just not games that I personally am like super excited for. Like, yeah, I don't think they're bad, but like, you know, I'm just not super humped or humped. Did I say that? I'm tired. You can tell. I'm super pumped. Oh Christ! I'm super pumped. There aren't many games I'm super pumped about. That's what I was trying to say. Like South Park and these other games we're making, it's like, alright, whatever, I don't really care. What other world is there? Is this everything? That must be everything, because I can't find any other portals, so I'm just gonna go to the hot air balloon guy, the balloonist, and get out of here, if I can find him. But yeah, the only games that I know for sure are coming out this year that I am like, oh yeah, I'm probably gonna be getting those for like my birthday or Christmas or whatever, is Sonic Mania Plus, which is the physical release of Sonic Mania, which I've been waiting for. I'm gonna get that for Switch, and then obviously Spyro. That's like a must buy. Like it'd be a sin for me not to get it, you know. Other than that, I mean, there's nothing that like is for sure coming out this year that I can think of where I'm like, yeah, I'm getting that, you know. Like, I know Red Dead 2 is coming out this year, supposedly, but I still haven't played the first one. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, but I just haven't gone around to it. I saw the balloonist on the left side of the pyramid when you were climbing up it. Well, okay, yeah, he's right there. I just get you turned around, everything looks the same, you know? You get lost easily. If you couldn't tell already, I'm horrible when it comes to navigating in games. I'm the worst. I'm like a dog chasing its tail. Wow, that was quick. I barely had a chance to patch that leak. Jump in the balloon. I'll show you the Dreamweaver's world. Alright, let's go to Dreamweaver's. The only Rockstar game I've played is GTA 5, LOL. Yeah, I haven't played any Rockstar game in my life. The only time I've ever technically played a Rockstar game was when, like, my friend, like, I'd be over at his house and his mom would call him and he'd be like, here, and he'd just give me the controller for a second and I would just, like, walk down the sidewalk and then he'd come back and take the controller away. That's the extent of which I would, that's the extent of which I've played those games. I remember this level. I thought this level was in Spyro 2 for some reason. I don't remember this being in the first one. Is it just me, or is the frame rate kind of like tanking a bit? It might just be me. Even so, it's not that bad. I can deal with that. I just noticed it looked like it was stuttering. Just a little. Do I want to go to Dark Passage yet, or do I want to... Yeah, let's go in here. Did you ever play Ape Escape? I have not. I'm aware of Ape Escape, but I don't really know exactly what the gameplay is, and yeah, no, I haven't played them. Not played them. Oh, I forgot, you can't kill these guys, you have to use the little shrink ray. Okay. This is gonna be this Dreamweaver's world is gonna look incredible on the Reignited Trilogy, that's for sure. Alright. Let's, Can I get to that shrink ray yet? No, let me get this dragon. Latif!
Welcome to the Dreamweavers, young one. While chasing Nasty's minions in this world, you must expect the unexpected and prepare for what is not there.
Whoa, bro. It's deep, man. Let's go here. Yeah, by the way, I'm going to be ending the stream here pretty soon, just a heads up. 1 second. Yeah, I'd say in the next, like, 10 minutes, maybe. Oh, you know, I'll tell you what. I'll do one more world, like one of these portals. I'll do, like, one more of these, and then I'll end it. There, that's my plan. What do you think is the best part about Enter the Dragonfly? Well, here's the thing. I've played Enter the Dragonfly since I had it as a kid. Because here's some story time for you. In 2011, yeah, not 2011, yeah, that sounds about right. I made the stupidest decision of my life that I regretted very quickly, and it was because this just shows you how much of a freaking scrub I was. I sold all my PS2 games, with the exception of Spider-Man 1 and 2. Just so I could pre-order Modern Warfare 3. I know, you're probably cringing in your freaking chair right now, but I did that because I was like, dude, Modern Warfare 3, man. And the sad thing is that I sold all those games and I still didn't have enough money in trade credit to fully pre-order it. I still needed like an extra $5, which, because it was GameStop, they don't give you freaking crap for your games. But very quickly I got upset about that, so that was Enter the Dragonfly was one of the games I ended up selling, and I haven't rebought it because there used to be a store nearby that sold PS2 games, like a ton of them. So one day I just went there and I just went on like a freaking shopping spree and bought as many of the PS2 games I used to own as I could, so I could have them back. And it kind of worked out in the end because originally all I had was the discs, and you know me, I like physical and I like to have the entire package if I can. So those games that I originally only had discs for, now I have like the actual box and in most cases the manual, so that's nice. But there are still some games I had as a kid that I haven't reacquired because that store I used to buy them from is no longer there. It's now like a stupid handbag store. I'm still heartbroken about that, but eventually I'll get those games back. But Enter the Dragonfly. All I remember about Enter the Dragonfly is I think the thing that sticks out in my mind the most because of how ridiculous it was there's that one level where you're in a tank. You remember that? You're driving a tank around. Like that's like the most iconic thing I can think of from that game. I remember you had the bubble breath. I remember there was one really random level where you had there's like cows, and like I think there's even UFOs lifting up the cows. Like I don't know what that was going on. I remember Sparks, and he would go. So if you want to know what the best part is, I'd say it's Sparks' voice. Let's see. Okay. Ah, yes, the unshrink ray. Give it set to M for mini. It should be set to W for Wumbo. Wumbo Wing. It's first grade, SpongeBob. Alright, that should be good. Time to get rid of you fools. Down. Let me get to the other side. I want to clear this entire area before I go to another world. Get this dragon. Zikomo.
Hello, Spyro. Nicely done.
I'll be done when I've toasted that nasty North.
Whoa, Spyro, calm down there, buddy. Getting a little bloodthirsty, huh? Oh, no! That was embarrassing. You didn't see that happen at all. Oh my god, it sucks. No, I do it again. Oh my god. Oh no, why does this have to happen at the end of the stream? Why? Can you believe that? I died two times in a row from falling off. That is... Ugh! That's so dumb. Again, it's not the fact that I died, it's just the fact that I have to fight these guys again. Dang it! Dang it. Well, you know what? I'm probably just gonna clear this world and then just quit, because I don't think I have time to go clear another world. I gotta shrink these guys again, too? Ah. You know what? There is one part, Enter the Dragonfly, that I remember was really annoying. To this day, I don't know what you're supposed to do. But there's like that one dragon that's like, Spyro, she's like, Spyro, my kite is stuck in the tree. And it's like, I can never figure out how to get the freaking kite out of there. I think it's something you have to come back to later and you get an ability that helps you, but I never got that far in the game.
The fools you see in this world are invincible, but that does not mean they shouldn't be attacked.
Sounds all right to me.
One thing that made me really sad as a kid was when I used to play Need for Speed Carbon all the time. Then my dad sold it at EB Games. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it sucks, man. I never played any of the Need for Speed games. But that does suck. Let's save. I can't remember what you're supposed to do with those guys. I think, wait, I think I remember. You're supposed to, like, stay really close to them and then run away, right? I think that's what you're supposed to do. Or maybe not. I don't remember how you get rid of those guys. And wait, did I just see what I thought I saw? Or was that a... Oh, wait, no, over here. Gems. Gems! Delicious gems. I have Need for Speed Underground, and that can got me into Rob Zombie. Nice. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dragula. Gran Turismo is what got me into Rob Zombie, because Gran Turismo 2, I believe it is, has Dragula as a track. Gran Turismo 3, man. What a great game. Probably the best Gran Turismo in the series. I played a ton of that game when I was a young lad. Let's go up here. I think this is what we're supposed to do. Whee! Okay. Alright, I need to get back to the shrink ray. Undergreen has two lane blacktop. Is that what is 2 lane blacktop? Is that a group? I haven't heard of them before. I'm pretty sure I have Gran Turismo on PS1 still. Yeah, I have the first 3. I have Gran Turismo 1, 2, and 3. I rented 4 from Blockbuster a couple times when I was a kid, but I don't own it. I plan on getting it at some point, but again, it's not a priority. I don't go to retro game stores very often, so... Heck, I can't even remember the last time I even went to one. That's so freaking long, actually. I would love to go to a retro game convention one of these days. Like a retro gaming expo that's in, what is it, Oregon? Portland? Or heck, we have one here in Texas, I believe, but it's far compared to where I live in Texas. Retropalooza, that's the one I'm thinking of. I believe that's the one in Texas. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized I don't think I actually have to shrink the guys again. Yeah, I don't. Well, then freaking what am I doing? I got all the dragons. I don't have all the gems. Where are the other gems at? Man, Blockbuster, I missed that store. Me too, man. I have very vivid memories of me walking in and then, you know, walking past that gumball machine they'd always have next to the door and begging my mom for gum. Or like waiting in line to check out and there'd be always like that box of posters and I'd be like, Mom, I want a poster. I remember I got like a Spider-Man 3 poster from there once. I remember renting Smash Brothers Brawl multiple times from there. Rented the Incredible Hulk from there, the video game. Ooh, I almost fell off the map. That would have been really funny. Is he gonna explode? I forgot what you're supposed to do with these guys. Oh, wait a minute. I think you're supposed to... Wait. Okay. Wait, I remember now. You guys are on a timer and you're supposed to... Yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, okay. I got it. Yeah, I miss Blockbuster, man. Ow, that hurt. Heck, I remember when Blockbuster was doing the mail service. I remember my mom, like, getting movies from Blockbuster. I think it was called, like, Blockbuster All Access or something. It was basically Netflix, but Blockbuster did it, where they would, like, mail you a DVD and you'd watch it and turn it back in. Only a couple more gems? Where the heck are they? Where are the gems? Give them to me now. Give me some health. With a butterfly. Wait a minute, is that... Hold on, what is that? Is that like a waterfall? Okay, it is. I thought it was like a way up or something. I think the other gems are like hiding in these corners, so I'm just gonna go around and check. Yeah, it's funny, you know, on the topic of Blockbuster, it's just funny how stores have changed. Like, the one I always talk about is Hot Topic. Like, now Hot Topic is like this tame little store. You go in, they just have a bunch of nerdy things. But I remember when I was a kid, like, being terrified of Hot Topic because it was, like, really dark on the outside. The logo was, like, that, like, crazy font. There'd always be, like, red lights coming out from inside the store. There'd always be, like, a loud, like, screamo and stuff coming out, like, you know, just blasting. And then the employees always had, like, tons of piercings and, like, eyeliner and hair dye. And it's, like... It was like a goth store, you know, but not anymore. It's barely that anymore. Now it's just, you know, for pop culture stuff. So what though, every freaking Hot Topic I've been to, like, they're so small. Like, what is up with that? It's like trying to shop in a closet. It's like, I swear, it's horrible. If you have if you suffer from claustrophobia, don't go to a Hot Topic. That's what I'll tell you. Where are these other gems, man? I can't go to bed tonight until I find these other gems. It has to happen. Oh, well, he had a gem. But there's still 5 more. They gotta be in here somewhere. They gotta be. Actually, wait. It's up here, I think. Hold on. Wait. There's something up there. There's like an extra life up there or something. But how do you... Hold on, wait. I think I know. Yeah. Okay. I got it. I got this. Oh, no. I think, you know what? I think that blue gem is worth 5, so I think that's the last gem. Okay, turn around, Spyro. Spyro, I can't see! Spyro! That was scary. Having DVD or Blu-ray discs of movies feels better than having on Netflix or something. Yeah, no. My love of physical media, that translates to movies as well. I like having a Blu-ray. It's very satisfying. Like, for Christmas, I got the Back to the Future Trilogy, The Complete Adventures, and I love it. Because the movies come in like a book. Like, and each page has the movie. It has the disc in it. Sweet. That was the last gem. Sweet. Got completed. Nice. Well, I don't think I'm going to go to another world, because I think it'd be best to stop here, and that way next time I stream this, I'll be able to just do all the other worlds. Because originally I was just going to play this like once or twice, but I'm determined to actually beat this game now on stream. Like, I'm not worried about getting 100%. I'll do that on my own time on PS3 or something. But, getting the game completed on here would be nice. Be nice indeed. Maybe if I feel like it, I'll play through all the Spyro games, though. I don't think I'll do that. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, got all the gems, got all the dragons. Got all this stuff. It must be pretty late where you are, right, Cosmic? Isn't it pretty like, or I guess early technically in the morning, isn't it? Isn't it like pretty late there? Really appreciate you staying in the stream this long. Gonna go for 100% on PS4? Yeah, I'll try. I need to get 100% in the originals first, I suppose. But you know, when the game comes out, when the what's it called, Reignited Trilogy, when that comes out, I'm gonna try to get as many trophies as I can and see if getting a platinum is possible. 'Cause that's usually what I do. Is I'll gauge like, okay, how many trophies are there? What are these trophies? And then based on what I've played of the game, do I think it's feasible? You know. Like Wolfenstein 2, I don't even bother with that game because just playing it, I'm like, yeah, these trophies are gonna be just not feasible. There's just no freaking way I can get this platinum. But Spyro, I mean, granted, I don't know what the trophies are, but I have a feeling they'll be attainable. It's 3:20 p.m. Oh, it's p.m. there. Okay, yeah, I'm done. That makes sense. For some reason, I thought it was like early in the morning or late at night, however you want to put it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I really want to keep playing, but you know, life. So yeah, you know, I'm just gonna. This is a good place to end it right here. Haunted Towers. That's what we'll do next. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has tuned in at any point in time and who's watching the VOD. If you're watching the VOD right now, thank you so much. To Cosmic, you've been here longer than anybody. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You are the MVP. You're the real MVP here. Or I guess it would be the MVV, most valuable viewer. I'm stupid. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for tonight. Had a ton of fun. Again, really appreciate anyone who watched at any point in time. Thank you so much, Cosmic, for staying this long. And yeah, I hope you have a good night. And yeah, make sure to send me those songs. I'll definitely check them out, Cosmic. But yeah, hope to catch you in the next stream, everybody. And have a good night. And I will talk to you all later. Bye bye.